everyone, welcome to the Social Media Marketing course by Simplilearn. In today's fast-paced digital world, the demand for skilled social media marketers has skyrocketed. Social media platforms have become the heartbeat of brand building, audience growth, and sales generation. Now, if you're a small business owner, marketer, or entrepreneur, mastering social media is one of the best ways to stay ahead and drive success in your career. So in this course, we will dive into practical hands-on learning, covering everything from setting up business pages on Facebook and Instagram to crafting effective ad campaigns that drive real results. You will learn how to generate leads, optimize your profiles, create engaging content, and even automate your social media efforts using tools like Buffer and Hootsuite. And by the end of this course, you will have the skills to run your own social media campaign, boosting your brand's reach and conversion rates. Let's talk about what we are covering in today's session. So first, we'll have a look at the platform overview and content strategy. We'll start by developing a strong content strategy for platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Next, we'll move on to business page creation, where we will cover the steps for creating and optimizing your Facebook and Instagram business pages, including profile setup and action buttons. We'll see how you can create YouTube channel. We will show you how to set up your YouTube channel and optimize video titles, description, and tags for better engagement. LinkedIn profile optimization. You will learn how to create and optimize professional LinkedIn profile to boost visibility and manage ads. Next, we'll talk about social media advertising and campaign management, where we will discuss how to create and manage effective ad campaigns on Meta, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Pinterest. Lead generation and remarketing. You will discover how to use tools like Facebook Pixel for generating leads and remarketing to past visitors. Content creation and scheduling. We will explore content creation techniques and how to plan and schedule your content with tools like Buffer and Hootsuite. Social media tools and automation. We will cover how to automate your social media posts and engage your audience using tools like ManyChat. Next, we'll have a look at buyer persona and audience targeting, where we will focus on creating buyer personas and targeting the right audience using Facebook and Instagram tools. We'll also talk about Instagram profile optimization and content creation. You will learn how to optimize your Instagram profile, bio, create viral content, and use effective editing tools. And to wrap it up, we'll have a look at the practical application of campaigns, where we will show you how to create meta ads and run on Facebook Pixel for tracking. Finally, we will discuss freelancing and project strategies, how to pitch social media marketing services, and create proposals for freelance projects. Now, after learning all of these skills, you will be ready to take on advantage of the growing demand of social media marketers. Also, as a quick information, if you are interested in mastering the future of digital marketing, look no further than the AI-powered Digital Marketing Certificate Program by SP Jain School of Global Management in partnership with Simplilearn. This 5-month live interactive course will teach you how to use 50+ cutting-edge marketing tools, including generative AI and MarTech, to design data-driven marketing strategies. You'll also work on 7 hands-on projects with mentor support and tackle 15+ real-world case studies that will help you gain the practical experience which employers are looking for. And what's even better, you will receive a free Meta exam voucher and Google Ad credits, setting you up for success in running your first live campaign. And by the end of this program, you will have mastered the 3 A's of modern digital marketing: AI for strategy, automation for efficiency, and analytics for growth. And get ready to elevate your career. So guys, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and enroll, and you can find the course link below. Now before we get started, here's a quick quiz question. What's the primary goal of social media marketing? Your options are to post random content, to engage with the target audience and drive conversions, to only share promotional posts, or to run paid ads without any strategy. Think about it and let me know your answers in the comment section below.
Hi, my name is Farooq. I am having 8+ years experience in this teaching fields. We are going to be getting started with Facebook. In Facebook, we are going to be learning about creating business pages. Okay, that's the first priority that we are going to be having, and then optimizing it as well, and then also basic content creation. Okay, so we need to understand like how do we create the content as well. It's not like just we are creating something on social media and we are just posting it without any reasons. Okay, So you will be understanding how do you create the basic content as well, and then how's the posting schedules, because it's not like we can just randomly post on social media. There are some stuffs that we need to be following. So we are going to be also working on hashtags, and then that is where we will be jumping into the main module, the ads manager. Ads manager is a place where we will be creating the advertisement for Facebook and IG. So we will be understanding the strategies of lead generation, advertisement setup as well, and then obviously we will be exploring the dashboard of the complete ads manager. And then once you are done with the advertisement, you need to analyze the ads as well. Analyzing the advertisement also is one of a very important part. Okay, so then remarketing. Okay, remarketing, it's nothing but you can say using pixel. I'll be briefing you about pixel later on while we run the Facebook advertisements. Okay, so that is it with the Facebook. That is where we will be shifting into the second type, which is Instagram. So in Instagram, we will be understanding about the hashtags. Will we have some concepts on that? So just keep your eyes on this as well. So competition, and then we will be covering into the feeds, the reels, and then we have stories, the Instagram ads. Okay, so this is a very good quick brief on. Also we will be having some Instagram as well. Okay, so don't worry, I'll just give you out the algorithm as well, so that that will be helpful for you. Okay, and then we will be jumping into the topic of YouTube. That is where we will be getting started with helping the people get started with creating their channels. So we are having channel creation guidance, and also optimization. Okay, a very much important part of it. And then the process of video uploads, like we will be having a lot of tools in which we will be having some guidance while we are uploading the YouTube videos. So I would need you people to, I mean, trying to understand what is the right process of uploading a videos. That is where the clickbait comes into picture. Okay, so clickbait is something like making people click on your video and take action. Like that is where you are capturing your views. So we will be helping out with that as well. And then obviously we will be showing you some of the advertisements, setting up of advertisement as well, and then remarketing on that. And then a basic analysis, analytics of your channel as well. And then we will be jumping into LinkedIn. First is profile creation, or you can say profile optimization, page creation, and your optimization. And then obviously you will be running the LinkedIn ads, and then the insights of LinkedIn as well. So this is all about LinkedIn. So now we will be jumping into next, Twitter. So organic tips, and then obviously your ad creation also. Okay, so we also have Pinterest marketing. So business page creation, and then the ads manager, and then the posting as well. So we have some more topics after that. So we will be also helping you out with social media calendar creation. That's a very important aspect. Okay, in social media calendar you will be learning about content planning and scheduling, which is again a very crucial role. It's very important, content planning and the scheduling of the things. Okay, so this is one. And then you have social media automation tools. Okay, tools are very very important, guys, and we will be covering up tools like Buffer, we have Hootsuite, and then we also have Sprout Social. So next here we will also be having the strategies. Okay, so we will be also covering out with the strategies that will be for freelancers, projects. You can say freelancing strategies for DM proposals. You will be understanding about how do you create a social media calendar, which is also very much important. And then you will also be trying to understand how do you get started with social media tools which is there in the market, which is demanding as well. And then obviously you will be understanding about the strategies that we are going to be having for DM proposals. Okay, that's being a freelancers. Okay, so I'll just give a quick brief on this social media. So what are the objectives that we are going to be having? So these are some of the objectives that we are going to be having in this particular PPTs. So you will be understanding the uses of social media, the features and advantages, and some of the disadvantages of social media to improve your market. So it is a very theoretical understanding about the social media marketing, analyzing the current trends in social media and digital marketing. We will be understanding that social media management to enhance the product and brand prospective values as well. We'll be following along. So engaging with people through different social media platform, we will be coming across the social media platforms as well. Buyer persona, this is very 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 important. That is also known as audience segment. Okay, audience persona, like how do you understand what are your audience, what is your audience and stuffs and all. Some of the social media strategies, understanding the significance of storytelling. The trending, the most trending aspect right now on social media is narrating a story. That is nothing but storytelling using the social media platform, which we need to understand. And then how do you understand the social media metrics and performing organic postings. Okay, so first of all, a very quick brief. So social media, it is an interactive digital platform that allows users, that is us, to share content quickly. Obviously previously in the old times we used to have things like newspapers, billboards, TV advertisements, and banners, posters. That would take a lot of time to spread the word in the market. But social media is something like it's a very quick thing. The moment you might have seen a lot of things going on as a controversial, and a lot of things trending very easily. That is due to the presence of social media. Social media is something like they can make someone a star in a day, and they can make someone like the lowest in their current generation. You might have heard about someone called as Dolly Chaiwala. He became a star overnight. Why? See, this guy, he was a tea seller guy. Okay, I'll just show him the starting. He used to sell tea on the roads. Okay, and then the way that he used to sell this particular tea. So, and then obviously, Bill Gates was found having a tea at his stall, and then overnight he has become so popular you can't even imagine. And you have seen some of his pictures, like how he is and what he has done and all. One picture with Bill Gates has changed his complete journey of life. This is the power of social media. Okay, so that is what we are going to be understanding. So it is something called as using the interactive digital platforms that allows user to share content. The moment his content was on live, he has become popular very easily. So this is about social media quick brief, guys. Personal use, obviously we will be using our social media platforms for personal use, like staying connected with family and friends, expressing opinions, spreading information, and maintaining. Now, what is the use for businesses using social media? See, initially we use all this particular platform for personal use, am I right? But they also have the other angle. When you are using it for the professional purpose, that is known as social media optimization, SMO. That is where the business is creating a professional identity on the social media platforms, creating content for professional audience, and using those platforms to advertise as well. All these four platforms have those advertising options once it is in the business page setup. So to promote their product and services, business use the following platforms as we have mentioned and gone through it: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and then Instagram. Now there are some of the advantages. So it is for better reach, you can say. You can allow to share messages quickly, obviously boost inbound traffic, increase the conversion rate. These are some of the better reach. So these are the advantages. Your brand loyalty, like obviously if there is something which is being advertised. How many of you have heard about Zepto? So the thing is, Zepto became very popular by the concept of delivering things as quick as possible. Because previously, if we are ordering something, it used to take maybe 2 or 3 days. Previously, we used to have Amazon, Flipkart, Meesho, Mintra, and the other applications that we have, that used to take maybe 2 or 3 days for delivering the product. But right now we are having apps like Blinkit, Instamart, and then Zepto, which are delivering these things as quick as possible. So that is where people are engaging with the loyalty. Now they are becoming a loyal customers. So that is where the use of social media happened, because Zepto does a lot of advertisement like Zomato. You might have seen Zomato advertisements always popping up on your screen. They are using the social media platforms to create their loyalty customers. Okay. And there are some of the other benefits. Helps improve search engines ranking, improve customer satisfaction, create more brand authority. It is very cost effective. So what do you mean by being cost effective? See, if you are doing any advertisement on TV, it takes good amount of money, right? But in this social media generation, utilizing this particular social media platform, you don't need to have such a big budget. You can get started with having a minimum budget as well. You can say a budget of at least 500,000 rupees. Also, people are able to advertise. So that's a big plus point. Presence on social media helps a platform, helps a brand to keep customers engaged and updated. Most of the platforms like brands, you can say, they're always posting something and making the customers engage and keeping them updated of the activities that is happening. Okay. So creating a favorable prospection, drive web traffic, obviously pulling in the traffic from them, monitor general opinions, influencer decisions to purchase. Obviously that's a push marketing that they are doing. Online offers, obviously now we just had Independence Day, in which time they had a lot of offers. So now in Amazon is also having that Great India sale coming up. So they will be doing a lot of activities of their online offers that they are having it. How will they do that? They'll do it with the social media platforms. So you can develop your target market as well. Some of the disadvantages, obviously can be a global news. Okay. And it's quite complicated thing. So you can have some organic personal portfolios and blogs, and then inorganic, it's totally paid advertisement. Okay. Some of the significance: you can express your thoughts, like free to talk, sharing knowledge, your subjects, influencing others, obviously doing it, and gathering the feedbacks as well. Some of the significance examples has been mentioned. You can just definitely go through it. So like introduction of the iPhone 14 through the apps and all. And then obviously Airtel is always in and out. So some of the features of social media: so requires constant creation of content. So see guys, it's not about just creating an account and using it for the marketing purpose. No, you have to create a page and make sure you're being updated and posting regularly. If it doesn't happen, you are automatically becoming outdated. So it requires constant content creation and engaging with the audience as well. It is obviously time consuming, but worth it. Okay. Provide opportunities for small businesses, so require minimum time and budget. These are some of the features and advantages. So what are the essentials? You can manage your channel, you can monitor it, you can analyze it, and obviously ensure the availability of other resources. Now what should be your goal with this particular social media platforms? So the goal should be very clear: to reach to more people as much as possible. So you need to focus on developing a connection with your followers or subscribers, You need to have communities created. See, it's always worth to have your own community, so that you can just spread the word about your new product, new service very easily within your community. Okay, that will help you to generate leads. That should be your goal from social media platforms. Okay, generating leads, either it can be organic or maybe based on the advertisement zone as well. You can use it for any app installs, influence traffic on your website as well, and then definitely it will help you to promote your sales and conversion. Always look for creating the awareness about your brand, because that is why you're using the social media platforms. And once you have all these activities done, then you are going to be having the revenue from this social media platforms. This is a very important aspect of having a goal called as smart. S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for achievable, R stands for relevant, T stands for time specific. Key elements, if you're creating any of the social media platforms, these are the five advantages that we need to focus. You can say key factors. One is you need to maintain your profile, you need to constantly keep on posting and then use that particular platform for advertising, and then engaging content creation needs to be done, and then definitely you can measure your profiles. So these are some of the five key elements that you have. There are some negative aspects as well from social media platforms, which is like unavoidable, you can say. So there are some of the aspects that you can try to just minimize it by sharing your feedback. You might have seen a lot of apps in play stores that we have, and most of the people will give a feedback of maybe negative, just because the servers are down or maybe the internet is slow. So for them, they obviously respond to them. It is good to connect with a negative feedback so that they feel appreciated. So you can do it in that particular aspect as well. So pay to play trend, social media platforms become more pay to play organic. Creating high quality content helps to reach the target audience. It is changing now. This is the trends, guys. 62% people use the internet out of 100. 58 of them are already on social media. So there is a vast kind of audience that we already have on social media. So people right now, if you say there are, if there are students in our student life, we did not have these opportunities of exploring tabs and laptops and maybe mobiles. Okay, so you have that. So people use devices like laptops, mobiles and smartphones. We did not even see smartphones during our times. Okay, so individuals worldwide spend 23 hours on YouTube each month. That is followed by 20 hours on Facebook and TikTok. TikTok, luckily, it is banned in India, but I have heard like it is coming back. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm not sure on that. YouTube and WhatsApp are the most frequently used social media platforms. So, social media branding, modern day branding, these are the complete things. Marketing, you might have seen this Amul advertisement. They immediately use the current moment, whatever is happening, as a storytelling format. So moment marketing is really good. What do you mean by B2B, B2C, D2C, B2B? B2B is something like business to business. So it doesn't go out to the customer, it is directly to business. And B2C is business to customers. So business are directly getting connected with the customers. And D2C is directly to customer. There's no intermediary in between the business as well. So these are the platforms, and which are the platforms are B2B and which of the platforms are B2C. Just Facebook, Instagram, they are obviously the end consumer is the customer. So it is either B2B, otherwise it is directly to customers. But whereas when you come into LinkedIn, it is most of like B2B, business to business. That is where the entrepreneurs meet. That's a LinkedIn platform. And then we have the other marketing platforms. Pinterest, people will share their recipe, apparels and design styles they find on Pinterest. And then WhatsApp, popular community medium used for personal and business purpose. So podcast, recently there was an interview of Vijay Malia. He had done a podcast with Raj Shamani. Podcast is nothing but content audio format. Now, types of content. What are the different types of contents that we have? So we have video format content, which are more of like the most popular, you can say, on Instagram is reels. Written content or visual, audio, different aspects of media we have. Now, this topic is very important. Now, what is a buyer persona? Now, here we are talking of knowing your audience. So now a buyer persona is a profile that represents your ideal customer. Now, what do you mean by ideal customer? Ideal customer is who is bound to take your particular product or services. Now, you need to understand, because there are n number of audience that we have. Okay, you can't say like everyone will consider taking your product, or maybe you can say taking up your service. No, right? Out of maybe if there are, like, I'm going in a office, okay, there are 100 people, I have a book, I am selling this book, and in that particular office, out of 100 people, 20 people have bought it, other 80 are not interested. I need to understand those 20 people before getting into that particular room. That is nothing but a buyer persona. Understanding your ideal customer, it will help you target and personalize your marketing efforts, connecting with your audience. This is a small brief about what is a buyer persona. Okay, identifying the right set of persons for your business. Okay, now what you need to do is you need to do a audience research. Audience research is very important. You can do it either with service, or you can do it with analysis, or you can maybe interview. But there is a very good platform that we have on internet. The name of that particular platform is Google Trends. Now, Google Trends is nothing but what is trending, the analysis, the reports of what is happening. Okay, so suppose if I come here, okay, now if we are talking about what is the demand for formal dresses, okay, I just want to do a research on what is the demand of formal dresses on internet. Maybe you can say it can be a location of India, it can be a location of maybe some other country. What is the hit rate that you have in the last 12 months, all the understanding of that as well. So let me just check it out, like in which city it is more popular as well, for the betterment understanding of formal dress in India. What is the last, not past day, past 12 months report, you should say. How's the graph? Is it demanding? Is it trending or not? Is it in demand or not? So as you can see, it is rating it out of the scale of 100. And if you can see, the graph is always consistently up and down. It is not going totally downwards. It is not on totally uptrend work. It is like on and off. And most popular it is in Australia. Okay, let me just go by maybe India, you can say, because obviously we are from India, so it will be better for us to check it out in India rather than just checking it worldwide. So in India also it is very popular. Now I am trying to understand, like, now let's say the example, I have a e-commerce website, okay, and I am selling formal dresses. Now if I want to run advertisement, which city in India I need to target? That is my big question. Now, first of all, the demand is there or not? The demand is there. And now there is a competition. What I have is party dresses. Okay, there are two types, like which is more demanding. I just want to analyze the reports of last 12 months in India. So if you see the graph, now my e-commerce business is there. Now in my e-commerce business I have formal dresses and I have some party wears as well. Now just seeing the first graph on here, what do you feel like, which product should be advertised more, party dress or formal dress? Party dresses, because if you see that is on top, and then this is on the bottom. So that is where you kind of see the analytics, the reports, the measurement. Now if you want to have a buyer persona, you need to see what is more trending. Okay, now after that, if you see, there will be some cities as well. Okay, you can just we can just check out like in which city is it is more popular. Okay, so in Manipur you can see formal dresses are very popular. So if I am running the advertisement for formal dresses, I will target Manipur more, because Manipur it is more popular. Other you can see it's like 50-60, 50-60, like 60-40. So we have a demand of formal dresses as well, and also party dresses. But majorly in these particular five cities, Manipur, Nagaland, Goa, Tirupura, Meghalaya, I feel formal dresses are more demanding. So these are my targeted locations. So that is where I am able to understand my locations. Okay, very much very important. So you need to understand what is your audience research. You need to do the surveys. You now, what are the criterias that you have? These are the criterias: B2C and D2C. Age, what's the age of my audience that I'm going to be targeting? What is the gender? Because why we are mentioning gender is, there can be some products which is only relevant for females, like let's take example makeup. So you can say 90% female and 10% male. Okay, so when the hierarchy is always on the higher side, then you are going to be targeting the major aspect, like so females only. So suppose my I have a shop about makeups, I'm running the advertisement. Whom I am more bound to target, males or females? Obviously females, because they are my first priority. Okay, then language, location as just briefed, family, okay, income, purchasing power, interest is what are they actually interested in that as well. Okay, so you can have hobbies, behavior. Now stage 1, you need to determine the characteristics. So what is the size of your company? Like let's say this is an example, like you're having a client or you're working for a company. So you should try to understand what is the size of the business, employee strength, what are the locations that you can target, who are the subscribers, in which industry they are from, and what is the product, and then annual revenue. This is a stage 1. Okay, so after that we will have a stage 2, in which you need to categorize the audience into a gender format, in their job titles, in the roles, in the functions, and in the age bandwidth. Age is also very much important. The process is, now we just wanted to understand age criteria. Okay, now if I'm talking about the age criteria, now let's take an example. I want to sell a course of digital marketing. I'm selling a digital marketing course. I'm running the advertisement. What should be the age criteria? Like from what age to what age people will be enrolling for this particular course? Can I sell this particular course to a 10-year or a 12-year guy? So in and around in between 18 to 40, you can say, or maybe 35, it should be lesser only. Why? The reason being, they are in their age of learning something and developing their skills and doing the activities and using it for their job preference, you can say, or maybe for upskilling purpose. But you can't sell this particular course to a 65-year-old. It will be quite difficult for them to understand things. So that is where, if you're running any advertisement, if you're making any business sales, if you're running for, maybe you can say, conversion sales activities and all, you need to know your customers persona. You need to know their gender, you need to know their interest, you need to know their age. Now, without even knowing what is a buyer persona, you could list down the age criteria for a digital marketing course, because you understood the topic, you understood the subject, and you could relate with those age audience. So that is something called as understanding the buyer persona. Google Analytics. So Google Analytics is a tool which is monitoring your website traffic, like what is happening on your website activities. Like you might have Instagram business page. In Instagram business page, what you can do is, you can see how many people are watching your views, and what is the duration of those, and how many likes are coming, comments and shares and all. That is nothing but analytics, the reports. So if you have those tools, that will help you for advertising them. Google Analytics. Otherwise, I'll tell you a very simple logic. You run this Facebook and Instagram advertisement. So what you can do is simple logic: run one advertisement with a budget of maybe 500 or maybe 600, something like that change, and target the audience from 18 to 50 or 18 to 60, whatever it is, and don't keep up any interest. You just put the money there, 500 rupees, and let the advertisement run for 3 to 4 days. Okay, it will reach to the audience, and you will see which audience is engaging more. The criteria of audience will get segregated. So maybe if you see, if your product is very much relevant to the audience of 25 to 30 years, you will have more people engaging with your advertisement from 25 to 30. And if your product is very much relevant for the higher ager people, maybe 30 to 40, you might get audience engaging from 30 to 40. That is where you are building your own buyer persona, in case if you are not able to utilize your thought process of understanding how do I get my buyer persona. So now what are the benefits of having a buyer persona is you can create and customize content for them, develop marketing campaigns as per their age, gender criteria, selecting your social media platform, choosing the right set of segments, formulating leads and stuffs, and also this will be helping you. So personal performer, the tools can be used is Hootsuite and all. Strategies is storytelling. You might have seen this Instagram concept of day one, day two, part one, part two, part three. That is nothing but they are cutting the topics into a small version so that people are expecting for the second part. So if you are doing any kind of a posting reels concept, don't give the complete data in one particular video. Have it cut. And when I'm saying cut, don't do it like 10 seconds. Have it at least for 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Now it's like Instagram is trying out with the concept of maybe having 3 minutes of longer videos, so that people can, I mean, get engaged more with the social media platform as well. Coming time, you might see people having 3 minutes reels as well. So that is nothing but a storytelling format. If you're having a 3 minutes of concept, cut it in three parts: part one, part two, part three. What do you mean by moment marketing? As I have told you, Amul is very popular in moment marketing. So if you see, there is, if there is any news on the internet, immediately the Amul advertisement will capture it and use it to just get connected with that. So this is moment marketing. So whatever is trending, you're trying to capture it. So this is very important. The strategy, if you want to do, these are the two things that will make you definitely a viral marketing concept, which is a storytelling format, and then the moment marketing. Now these are the social media channels, choosing channels for the campaign creation. So positioning of the brand in the market, communicating with the target audience, conveying message to the customers, using content for the campaigns, involving medias in the campaigns, choosing platforms. Okay, so element of strategies: target, channel, conversion, implementation, action, duration. Okay, so these are some of the small metrics: like, share, comment, subscribe, account registration, app install, reach. This is the ads one. This is organic. Reach, lead generation, clicks, session, views, both are very much important. Tracking and all this is specifically for the marketing aspect. Organic: posting images, videos, stories, memes are also trending right now, so memes also you can try it. So best practices: investing time in developing and optimizing social media platform, which is necessity. So be original and do not try to intimidate others. Post honest and genuine content. Keep a check on the right time to post. Working on creating visuals, taglines, base details. Now some of the time frames. Okay, so what are the time frames? So best time to post, it's like mostly they say it's Wednesday, so like 11 to 1. And bad days, it is obviously Sundays, because Sundays is a lazy day and a family time, you can say. So most of the people don't spend that particular time on Facebook. And best time for Instagram: Wednesday and Friday between 10 and 3. Bad days, obviously it has to be Sunday. And then Twitter: best time to post 9 and 4. Bad days, obviously Saturdays. Best times: Wednesday. So as you can see in four platforms that we have seen, the best days are Wednesdays. Okay, because Monday everyone is always occupied with their activities, because Saturdays and Sundays it's obviously off, the businesses are shut down. So all the pressure of Saturday and Sunday falls automatically on Monday. And Monday we are having a lot of backlog, so we will be shifting it to Tuesday. So most of the working professionals also will not have time, and schools the same. So it's like Monday, it's like obviously not good enough. Okay, by now you might have understood like social media is very fast. Okay, it is like if you are updated, you are definitely going to be standing with the market, otherwise you are automatically outdated if you're not following along. Okay, so it is a very interactive digital platform for users to share content and express emotional virtually. Businesses use social media to share stories about their companies, that is a narration, moment marketing, and if you're doing the storytelling formats, posting pictures of their products, and obviously the discounts, the Great India Sale, August 15 Independence Sales, Diwali sales. Those are the things that businesses use. Social media can also increase conversion rates by driving traffic. Obviously, social media will pull the traffic from those platforms and put it onto your website as well. Social media is an ongoing process. We have seen we have to be updated and we have to continuously flow with the market, otherwise we are going to be outdated. Okay, so social media is an ongoing process that requires a constant creation of content and engagement with the audience. If you're updated, you are there. If you're outdated, you are finished already. So social media channel used by brands to engage users. These are the key takeaways. So the current trends in the market, how do you understand it? By user devices and popular apps as well. The best messaging elements, communications are awareness, differentiation, value. The functional elements used for brand engagements, knowledge sharing, events, and all, both organic and inorganic, are used by brands to create their social media presence. The goal ultimately is to make a smart zone, so specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and then time specific. There are the three different types of buyer persona that you're having. One is B2C, business to customers, consumer, you can say. Otherwise you can say direct to customers, B2B, business to business. Brand use social media strategies like storytelling and moment marketing to engage their potentials. Okay, are good to go on the next topic. That's the Facebook page creation. How do you get started and stuffs and all? Okay, so we are going to get started with Facebook marketing. Let us get started. The first objective will be creating a Facebook business page. Why social media is important? Let us do a very basic research. So social media users by country wise, so here we are just going to be understanding leading countries based on Facebook audience as per February 2025. Okay, so you can see who is on top. That is in millions, that is not in single numbers. We have around 383 million accounts, audience on Facebook. When compared to other countries, we are almost, you can say, double of the second most country. So there is a vast demand for social media, because the businesses are being run using the social media platform. They are using it for, you can say, reaching out to the no more number of audience. So if you're talking about most social media, popular social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and then obviously we'll also be talking about Pinterest and LinkedIn as well. LinkedIn is specifically for, you can say, for business, B2B. But the three most important topics that we are going to be talking, which is Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, will be covered very detailedly. Okay. Now, what is the use of this particular social media platform? The simple process is to create a brand awareness. Okay, to just create a brand awareness. Now let's go in social media, Facebook. Okay, So if we are just going into Facebook, the very famous page that we have is Coca-Cola. There was a concept. This was the hashtag that was very popular, share a coke. So what they had done with this particular concept is they had created a social media platform. Okay, so they wanted this brand to go crazy. Okay, they had a lot of competitions and all, uh, but it was, you can say, a very multinational marketing campaign that they had done it. So what they did is, you can just simply say, like, they asked everyone, like, if you're definitely buying a coke, please share it on the social media platform with a hashtag called as share a coke. Okay, so what is going to be happening is the campaign which uses list containing 250 rupees. Okay, so it was rolled out in 80 countries, and it increased the sales of category by 4%. Because with that one campaign, what happened, people crazily started buying those cokes and sharing it, just to be in the market, just to be in the social media platform. Okay, without any investment, organic coke share raised by 4%, and they increased the consumption by 7%. This was the advantage of social media. Now, can you just relate one more example of this Coca-Cola brand and say me the disadvantage for that? Because we had one with Cristiano Ronaldo. So, football player inflicted 4 billion loss on soft drink, just because one action taken. He was having that interview. Okay, in that interview, in 1 second, what he did is, you can just see, like, the Coca-Cola brand bottles were there in front of him. He simply removed those bottles and kept it below, and in the next second, he told, like, drink water, not coke. So that one action inflicted a huge loss for Coca-Cola in the market valuation. So what I am trying to say is, anything which goes popular on social media can inflict a change in your complete campaign type. Okay, it can be a success, it can be a disaster. Anytime you will never even understand and try to analyze, before that your brand might arise, and then it might also die. Okay, be very careful while you are communicating on social media, because Facebook personal profile is different, professional profile is different. Okay, from personal profile, you can only post stuffs, and only your friends can see it. Personal. So when the point is about personal profile, it can be shown to friends only. Okay, and it has a limited reach, and it is also a private account, you can say. Okay, but when I'm talking about professional, like FB page, so this is first of all a public account. Okay, so it's like to the all audience, and reach is in millions. Okay, and then you can also have analytics for your account. Okay, so you can have the reports, like what is happening, and definitely you can have the ads manager to run ads. Okay, so there is a slight difference between having a personal account and the professional account. So in professional account, the account is totally public, and the reach will be to the millions. Reach is limited, because only if you post on your Facebook personal account, definitely it will be shown to your friends, and not, it will not reach out to a lengthy audience. Okay, and then that's it. But here you will be having analytics, which is very important. Okay, you will be having analytics, you will be having option to run ads on your account. That's the reason you need to have a Facebook page rather than having a Facebook profile. It's not about creating a Facebook page. you need to maintain it by posting frequently or regularly, you can say. Content creation is very important, guys. Now most of the people, what they do is they simply create a Facebook page and they start running advertisement and they use it only for running ads. No, that's not true. You need to have accounts. I'll just list out some of the examples of very good Facebook channels. Coca-Cola, and then we have Nike. I'll just narrate you through those platforms, and then we have Mintra. Okay, and then we have, there's one more, I'll just come to that particular one last. So as you can see, Coca-Cola has a cover image. It has a very good DP. That's a profile picture. It has a name, and then it has a little bit brief about them, the categorize and the URL as well. And they are regularly posting. If you can just see their posting, this was posted yesterday, this was posted on 5th, and 5th, and then 3rd. So maybe alternate days, 2 days, they are always consistently posting some aspects, which is very important. So now let us go to the second profile, which is Nike. So here also they run the advertisement, that's for sure. But if you see, they are always posting it also. So they are utilizing it for posting the reels as well. So 9th September, they are mostly focusing on posting, you can say, videos. Now you need to give a complete company brief also when you're uploading it. So you have your page name, you have your logo, you have your cover image, then the complete brief. But when I go in the about us section, I need more details about the company as well, like what are they doing and stuffs and all. It's like now your Facebook page is your website now. Okay, a mini website, you can say. So you can say like Facebook page is your mini website, and you need to maintain your mini website in a very good authentic way. Now in your mini website, if you're writing the about us section, just do it. What does that mean? So this is actually the tagline for them. So we'll just do one thing, like we will take a e-commerce website which will have more details in the about us section. So if I just go in here, you can see they will have a complete company brief following up with the policies and terms and conditions. Everything will be totally detailedly descriptive. So this is nothing but setting up of your Facebook profile, Facebook page creation, with the complete optimization as well. So we have a few steps for getting started with creation of Facebook page and also optimizing it. So let us just get started. So we will have one of the topics of creation of Facebook and optimization. So what all things are necessary? Okay, so let's get started. So there will be some points that we are going to be starting. So first of all is, you need a company logo, very much important. Okay, and then you need the brand name. That's a legal name, you can say, for listing out your page. And then we need a cover picture, that's a background. So these are the documents that would be required to get started with that. And then you need to have your right color and tone, guys, like the concept that you're talking. And then you should try to have two color combinations for your website, it is suggested. Okay, and then additional colors, if you wanted, I would suggest two color combination with white and black. You can play around with it. Okay, white and black can be your additional colors. White and black can be your additional colors, because here if you see Mintra, if you see their post, it is always interconnected with their subjects. Okay, so the logo, the posters, you can see here the colors of the poster. Don't you think it is getting connected with the logo? So that is where we need the right colors. And then definitely we need a website URL. If you don't have any, that's not a problem, that's not mandate. And then they would be asking the address. address of the company or the page, you can say. So this is very much important. And then they'll be asking you the phone number. This is the optimization steps which I'm mentioning it, guys. And then we will be having the about us section, about us description, you can say. Okay, so this is a complete description, and then we are going to get started with high-end visuals. That's a postings. Okay, I'll just go ahead and simply log into your Facebook account. Okay, and if this is the account, you will have on the left hand side, you can see all your pages. If not, you can just go in your widgets, menu widgets. On the left hand side, you can see what all pages you have created. So in the left hand side in the widgets, if you click on the pages, it will show you all the pages that you have. But on the right hand side, there is a create option, and in the create option, you can see the page option here. Now click on the page option. They will be asking three questions here. Just make sure once you are creating a Facebook account, you are not directly jumping into Facebook page creation. Try to connect with some of your friends. Okay, have some friends on your Facebook account, then have some postings, because Facebook actually monitors your activity. In case if you're simply creating your Facebook account and then from that step you're directly jumping into the Facebook page creation, then you will be having the chances of having error of not letting you create the account. At least give 24 to 48 hours after your Facebook profile creation to do the process of creating profile. Otherwise you will have a error of your page not being created. First thing which is very important is a legal name. So what I will do is MF online classes. So like Muhammad Farooq online classes, that is what I wanted to mention. Now this is your brand name. Now this is your legal name. Okay, as you can see on the right hand side, I am setting it up. Okay, so this is a desktop, that's a mobile version. So this name is also available. So you can see that is giving as a tick mark. It is a little bit unique from the others. So first is you need to have your legal name, which is very important. Okay, so legal name can be your business name, it can be a public figure name. So influencers, content creators, they can have their own accounts as well. That's not a problem. So in case suppose if I am seeing, okay, we might see Virat Kohli's or maybe Cristiano Ronaldo. So first we will see Virat. So Virat Kohli, they don't have a personal account. They don't have a personal account. It's a page. Okay. So this is the page that they have created. This is not for the personal purpose. This is for the professional page. So I'll just give it a name, MS Office Classes. Okay. Then category is very important. Now where does your business lie, on which category? There are a number of options, as you can see. So we have marketing agency, advertising, consulting, women clothings, and suppose if I'm just going for e-commerce, you have women's clothing shop, men's, you have commercials, and then if I'm going for C, you have digital creator, what we are actually right now, supermarket, beauty, cosmetics. There are a number of categories, so you can just select it. Right now mine is more of educational based. So what I will do is I will just put it as educational website. You can give two or three categories, but it is suggested to have one category only. And then after the categories you need to have a quick bio. Now this bio is just a small brief about yourself. It is like a introduction about yourself. So I'll just quickly write down this. The name is given, okay, page name, and then you have the category, and then after category we are having a bio. This is a quick brief. These are the first steps. So simply click on create page, and with this the creation of page is getting created. Okay, it is getting launched now, and from here on we will get started with setting up of the page. This is just a process of creation. Now we are going to get started with setting up, that is optimization. The first step is done of creation. First of all, they need a website, very much important. Okay, this is a website. A phone number, I'll just try to avoid it. Email ID also, I'll just try to avoid it. And location, maybe you can say I'll just enter the city. postal code, I would try to avoid it. What are the hours working? It is always open. So these are the parameters that you need to mention it, because it is getting listed here. So click on next, and with that we are moving in the steps of getting started with the account. Now here two things are very much important. Okay, one is profile picture and then one is a cover image. So what I'll do is I'll simply get into Canva now. So what I need is I need a logo first of all. Okay, so simply search for logo. You will find a lot of good designs. So let me just take a blank screen. We are not editing anything, guys. We will be taking a very simple design for a logo, and with that we will just get started. It's not like we will be sitting and searching for a lot of things. So what I'll do is educational logo. I would just try to have it. Okay, we'll just go ahead with this, guys. So this is very small. So MF. This is a simple one. A little bit decoration, maybe one circle line to just make it a little bit more authentic, just for a little bit designing purpose, nothing more than that. So this color also, maybe I'll just put it to this. Okay, just for being a little bit authentic. Okay, so I'll just quickly download this. Logo is downloaded, so I'll just quickly save it. Okay, saved, and then I'll jump into cover image, Facebook cover photo. So this is the side of the cover. Again, I'll take it very simple. Okay, in the meanwhile I'll just upload the logo. So here this was the logo that I had created, so I'll just open it up. So if you can just see here, the logo has been changed. Okay, I'll just update some image in the back end of students. Little bit editing, nothing more. We have our logo as well, right? So we can remove it, and maybe we can just edit it a little bit as quick as possible. So coming back to this, now here the logo is uploaded. Now I need to upload my background image. So click on add image, and then the add background is also getting added. Okay, so actually it will not be positioned here. As you can see, the banner will be here, the logo position is here. Initially while we are creating it, it is showing in the middle, but it will be in the left hand side. So don't worry that most of the content is getting hidden. Okay, no worries on that. And then after that they need to have one button. See, this is a follow button. What you have just beside that, you need to have a button. Now what do I mean by button? Button is something like redirecting people to somewhere, making them take a action. Okay, to chat with you, or getting an option to maybe visit your website, getting an option to directly having a WhatsApp chat, and also you can definitely do it. So what I will do is I'll just simply click on it, try now, and it's more of like learn more rather than the send message. Learn more option will be better, and in learn more we will definitely give the link of simplylearn.com. Okay, so now the button is also activated, so you can see here the button will be getting activated very soon. So what will be done here? So customize the page, the logo, and the cover image, and the button, and then we are continuing with the further steps. Then obviously there is an option of connecting your WhatsApp as well. So if you definitely want to connect your WhatsApp, you can connect it. Here you can see the image is already popped up. So WhatsApp can be done, it's an optional option. Okay, so either you can activate it or you can just let it be. Now how do you get started with the build up of your Facebook page? Okay, so for that the major aspect is you need to have your friends, you need to have your own community. Now this community, you can make them interact with you, get engaged with you, and help you out with getting started. Okay, so you can invite your friends to like your pages. Okay, so you can click on invite friends, and if there is anybody, you can just select that particular account, okay, like this, and then click on send invitation. So you can invite your friends to like your particular page, okay. So that step can be done. So after that, you can just click on next, and with that, do you want to have page notifications on your profile? Definitely yes. Any marketing and promotional emails about your pages? Not required. So we'll just click it on done, and with that, the complete process of creation of your Facebook page is done. So now this is your Facebook page, okay. So you can invite your more friends, you can run pages, you can share your post. This will actually enhance your Facebook profile, and this is the brief that you have given. So page name, your location, your website, your open address and stuffs and all. And then by default, the first post is always your profile picture. So you, what you can do is you can simply go in and hide it from your profile, because we are going to be posting stuffs now. And then after that, we will be having a about us section. So in about us section, we have multiple options. Like you need to add on these data as well, like your phone number, your WhatsApp number, your email ID, and then definitely your service area. So what I will do is I will just enter some of the locations that we have. So we have Hyderabad, we have Secunderabad, and then we have Amirpet, where we can sell our services. Some of the places where I provide my services, so that it is getting shown there also. Now these three documents are very much confidential, guys. We are not supposed to share any details. So that is the reason I will leave these three options empty. But for your end, it is mandate to add your phone number. It is also mandate to add your WhatsApp and then your email ID, so that people can get connected with you. On the left hand side, you can see there is an option called as professional dashboard, okay. The professional dashboard is where you will have the complete insight and reports of your website. How many views you have got on your videos, what is the interaction rate, what are the new followers, and how is the scale running up. So how is your content being reached out to the next number of audience, how's the engagement, how people are interacting and engaging with your stuffs and all. Everything will be allowed here. So you can see in the view option, so like how is the view rate, so how many followers are following your views and how many non-followers. We will get a complete database as well. So we can have some estimation of earnings as well through the collaborations and all. So you can definitely check that option. So that is like totally monetization. So with that, we will just head back to the main page that we were having. So you can have your professional dashboard in which you can have the complete insights about your Facebook page, what is happening and all. And then insights, the more details, it is like you will have the best performing article, best performing post which is very popular, ad center, creating the advertisement, boosting Instagram post. If there is some Instagram post and if you want to definitely boost it out, then you can try out this particular option of boosting Instagram post. And then you have an option of setting up of your account, that is the basic settings, in which you will have an option called as access and control. Acha, you can just switch your accounts, okay. Now this is the page account. Now I don't want to operate on this, I want to operate on this particular profile. So I can quickly change it. So this is like switching. Now that is a separate entity. Now MF online classes is a separate entity. You might have heard is owner and business is different. Both are not same. Okay. So this is what it is. Facebook profile and Facebook page, both are different. You can connect it. Now in case in future, if you want to delete, like this is a sample page, sir, I just wanted to delete it later on so that I don't have a bulk of pages with me. So what you can do is you can go into the option called as settings. Okay, there will be option called as access and control. Okay, in access and control, you can click on deactivate, unpublish this page for the temporary basis, or maybe totally permanently delete it. I would recommend you to deactivating rather than permanently deleting, because once you delete, the data is gone. you can give access of your Facebook pages to other profiles. How do you do that? That process we are going to be seeing it. Suppose this is my Facebook page. Now I want to give a access of that Facebook page to someone else who can operate without even accessing my account. Okay, so first of all they need to be connected with me on my Facebook account, and then after that you can go in the settings option. In settings option we will have an option called as page setup. In page setup there will be one option called as page access. Page access is you can invite individuals to operate your account from their Gmail ID. So first priority is they need to be connected with you on your Facebook profile. Once they are connected, then from here on you can select them and you can give them the access. Like what all access do you want to give them? Like suppose I want to give this particular guy only to post on this particular account, so he can only post content, like he can create, he can manage or delete post stories or reels. That's the one access that he can do it, and the other three access are not given to him, so he can only work on that one particular access. Otherwise I can give him access to reply to the messages, the inbox, and the calls as well. And then some community activities, and then I'm also giving him access of ads and insight. Now, this is the complete access of your profile. So, you need to restrict it. Either you give him the access of only advertising, or if you're giving, only give the access to operate the page and not to run the advertisement. So you can give individual access to individual people, like there are two or three interns. Okay, I can give them different role designations as a administrator, as a content creator, as a advertisement running manager. The rules can be different. That access will go to their profile, so from their profile they can still access my page. Now in this particular Facebook, what do you mean by meta? So I'll just give you a small brief. Initially, Facebook was one entity, WhatsApp was one entity, Instagram was one entity. Okay, it was owned by different persons. It is not like owned by one person. So what Facebook did is they created one parent company. Okay, under that parent company, they bought all these companies, the Facebook, the WhatsApp, and the Instagram. So these are their child company. Okay, so Meta owns Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and like this it owns around 40 to 50 softwares that is there in the market. So Meta is owned. Now you can see the parent of Facebook and Instagram is Meta. So in Meta we can connect both the accounts, the Facebook and Instagram account. So if you want to post on Facebook, on Instagram, you don't need to go individually in Facebook and Instagram and then post it. No, you can directly post on both the platforms using the Meta Business Suite. Now how do we connect it? That process we are going to be understanding it. And what is Meta Business Suite? Meta Business Suite is a place where we can post at once on both the platforms like Facebook and Instagram, but we need to connect it. So if you are in your Facebook page, you will have an option here called as Meta Business Suite. Okay, this is Meta verification, lead generation, the advertisement place. There's one option called as Meta Business Suite. Access the tools you need to stay connected across Facebook and Instagram both. Now this is your Meta Business Suite, in which you can connect both the accounts, the Facebook and the Instagram account. You can connect it very easily, and you can track the activities of both those platforms on one particular software called as Meta Business Suite. Okay, so you can see all the activities that is happening on Facebook as well as on Instagram. So you will see the reports of both the platforms, not one individual. Okay, so you can see inbox, you can see the comments that you are receiving on Instagram as well as on Messenger, as well as on the Facebook also. Okay, So everything you can monitor it from one place. Okay, it is like there are 2 to 3 CCTV cameras, and all those CCTV cameras are connected one to one system. So from one system you are accessing the 4 cameras. So that is what we are doing it right now. So with this, what you need to do is, once you create your Instagram account, come in Meta Business Suite. I'll just show you once again how do you come to your Meta Business. Go to your page. Okay, this is a page, and just scroll down. You have Meta Business Suite. Click on this option and you will be redirecting to your Meta Business Suite, in which you can connect your Instagram account, and then from there you can activate it. Okay, once it is activated, you can do the posting for both the platforms from one platform. So as you can see, if you are posting, you can create the post, and you can also post it in your Facebook as well as on Instagram. On both the platforms it will get integrated and posted at once. You will be scheduling the post on both the platforms, and you can monitor it from here as well, both the platforms, like the inbox. And then after the inbox, you can definitely see your ads also, and then also you can have the complete content, all the data that is available, the insights and all, you can see it on Meta Business Suite. Now let us get inside the posting aspect. How do you post? What do you post? Okay, that is very much important. So now we are creating a Facebook post, simple post. Okay, now in that Facebook post I would need some of the details. So I would need a headline. Okay, and then I would need a description, and then I would need a hashtags. Okay, and then obviously if you want to add an image, definitely you can go, maybe you can say video or image. You can do it from the Canva also, it's up to you. You can create one design. Okay, I need this, it is very much important. So I need to create a headline. Okay, so now if I want to create a particular headline, how do I get started is hashtags. Also you can just try write Facebook hashtag generator. Arif, that is really good. Arif can be done. So this is like hashtag generation. Okay, hashtag generation. So what I can do is I can just type digital marketing, generating the hashtags for digital marketing, generate hashtags. And guys, as most of the people, I think they think like we need 30 hashtags. That is not necessary, guys. We can go ahead with as minimum as possible. Okay, okay. And then headlines, you need a question. Now there is one website called as Answer the Public. So here you can actually get the complete very good content on that, guys. So suppose if I am talking about digital marketing, so first enter the keyword. Okay, then which location, and then you can just click on search button. So once you are searching it, you will get a complete big web, and in that you will have a big question. So always your headline can be a question narrative to the answer. Okay, so try to have it in that particular format. Description is something like you need to do it. Now what I want is I need a sample. The sample, the headline goes like anything. You can just look at it. So questions we have many. So you can see why digital marketing is important for businesses. So here it is, and then some more questions. I feel this is a very good question. Maybe we can just take it. Why digital marketing is very much important. So this is my question now. Okay, we'll be creating a post on this, guys. So headline is done. Now I need the description for that. Okay, so you can write it on your own, or maybe you can just use some data which is available. Okay, establish a strong personality. Okay, this is a very good descriptive angle. Now I am moving on to the hashtags. Okay, so hashtags we have got some, right? Digital marketing strategies, online branding. Okay, content, this is not required. So 3 to 4 hashtags are something like good enough, guys. So it is not necessary. Now you can have your image slash video, whatever you feel like. So what I will do is I will simply go on Canva, okay, and I will take a very good perfect size for this one. So Facebook post. So let me just see all, and we have Facebook, and Facebook landscape is the proper size. So I will just pick up this particular one, and I'll just drop one image, and then maybe we'll just let us like digital marketing. Okay, we'll just, this is right, MF online classes, correct? This is the one, right? So I'll just simply download this. This is the image. Now I'm going to be doing a Facebook post. So this is my sample post. So hashtag is also done, and then image and video is also attached. Now I'll be showing you the process of publishing the Facebook post. Sample post is ready. Now what I need to do is I need to get onto this particular platform now, okay, and I need to post something now. So simply I will go here, what's on your mind, and here let me just get started. Okay, so my question is very clear. So here I'll just put it as why digital marketing is important for small businesses, and then I will just put the quick answer to that, and then comes along with my hashtags. So these are the hashtags. Okay, now you have to create your own hashtags as well, guys, because that will be for community building up. Okay, it is very much very important. So we will be following, so SMM and social media marketing, guys. So this will be our hashtag. This is a community hashtag. Okay, so I have created this, and see, the question is there, the answer is there, the hashtags are there. The only thing that is missing out is the image. So let me just quickly upload it. Okay, so you can see the image is also uploaded, and with that we are good to go and publish it. So SMM, so just click on publish, so it will get post. Okay, the post is done. Now if I take this particular hashtag, okay, and if I go in the search bar and search for this, you can see my post will be available. Okay, because this is my community. Now we need to get started with posting. What all rules and regulations and angles do we need to follow to have our post have more reach? So we will get started. So we are going to be talking, first of all, we need to have updates on our products and services, whatever we are selling and all. For that is the first priority. Okay, but other than that, you can try having something like tutorials of doing things. Okay, so like you can go in YouTube and you can see like there is a product, but people don't know how to use it. So what they will do is those brands will create tutorials on that. How do you use it? What is the process to use it? Like let's take an example. We have SEMrush. There is a tool. Okay, this tool is specifically for keyword research. Okay, or competitor analysis. There are multiple reasons. So what they have done it, they have created one course for academy purpose, in which they are having all these tutorials. So you can have a complete online classes about the topics that they are teaching. Okay, so suppose how do you get started with SEMrush? This is a tutorial narrated by them only. So these are nothing but tutorials about your product or services, the first one. And the second is live streaming. If you see, there's Shah Rukh Khan. He is very active on Twitter. Ask SRK. The hashtag is very famous. The moment he is updating his tweet, like I am ready to put in the answers to your questions, please let me know your questions, and put a hashtag of asked SRK. The reason why he is doing is he wants to engage. The engagement, the interaction of his channel has to grow. So that particular purpose he needs to do it. The same reason, if you're having a product, if you are having a, you can say, service, You need to have more live streams to communicate with your audience, to engage with your audience, to interact with your audience. There are reasons why people, why brands do this live streamings. Okay, so live streaming is one of the major aspect of your channel growth. Okay, so this is mandate, this is like not optional and something like that. But other than that, what all things can you do on your content creation? So live streaming we have understood, and then we have to have some descriptive content, which is like explaining about some specific content concept, you can say. And then we can do testimonials, very much important. Testimonial is nothing but a feedback from customer or client, whoever it is. Testimonials, and then a chit chat show where you are just engaging with your one. But amongst all this, there's one additional option that you need to always have. That is your humor. Humor is very, very crucial. Now, what is this humor? See, two brands are very famous in doing this humor type of content. Okay, one is Netflix, and the other Zomato. And in Zomato, what do I mean? I mean Zomato notifications. So if you see, it's probably your stomach making noise. Order something. So Zomato, you can flirt with them. You don't know whom they are talking, but we are the one they will call home to deliver the product, obviously. So this is the humor marketing which I am talking. Okay, so humor marketing is very, very important. You need to add that humor in your brand. That is where the popularity will grow. It's not like, see, you can't have an Facebook, or maybe you can have all your social media profiles and you can say like, let me run it with simple content and simple posting stuffs and all, and that's it. No, it will not have it. You will not have a growth. You're just having a posting done on your social media platform, which is again irrelevant. That's just a formality, and we can't live with formalities. Okay, so our research tells us that we haven't asked you to order biryani for a while now. Thought we should fix that. Shall we get it? See how beautifully they are adding the humor, beautifully, because with this the engagement is increasing. And before that, people did not even remember like what is this craze going on in the market. But the moment they started this particular concept, the notification concept, it got viral. So most of the people actually installed the Zomato just to get this notification and put it in the, I mean, social media, like, I got a notification from Zomato regarding this. So it's like more of like very good activity. It is making you push yourself to making that activity. So if you're talking me about how do you grow your channel, regular posting of content, you need to add humor. Okay, let us see some of the more humor. I'm not saying replicate them, no, have your own humor. You don't need to copy anybody. If you're copying, what is the difference between them and you? Collaborations. WWE. Now recently they have shifted their publication with Netflix to have more reach. That is what collaborations does. So that is where all these options are very, very important. National Geography, their reach organic is very, very, very good. Okay, because they created content, grew by encouraging the UGC. The UGC full form is user generated content. That was done by photo contest. What they did is they simply launched one campaign in which they said like, you take good photos and upload it, and definitely tag National Geographics, and if they like it, definitely they'll call you up to their studios and they will allow you to do some of the recordings from their end. So you have to see this concept, so you have to utilize. Now if you are there in the market, we need to monitor the market, observe things. Based on that, we need to do the activity. So this is where your social media will grow. It's not about the subject that you are posting, no, it is about how you are communicating with your audience, which is very very important. Okay, now whatever concepts we have understood, I would just be explaining in a theoretical aspect, because the theory concepts are also very much important. So static, from the video based, and Facebook is functionality, AI generation content, Facebook page and messenger, we have understood the concept. Different types of posts that we need to do on Facebook, we have just done that. Regular postings that we need to be doing on social media post. Previously it was more of like image driven social media platforms, but now that has totally moved on to the video format. So now if you ask me what is working more, image or video, I would definitely suggest like video is working more than the images. But it's not like you can skip out the images, no, you have to work hand in hand. So you have to focus on videos, but definitely you also have to get started with images also, not be totally dependent. AI based contents, the content of groups that are not followed displayed. Feeds, so this is a edge concept. Affinity, decay, and weight, all those other activities. Now these three angles are very important, guys. What you're posting, what is your type of content, and the third is what is the number of post likes that you have. See, this will give you a reach. This is an algorithm. Okay, so the algorithm works like, if you're posting something, that content is unique and people are engaging with it, the moment these two things combine together, automatically your reach grows a little bit more. So make sure your content is very valuable. It's not like a simple AI created content and like you're just using it and just putting it wherever you want to do it. No, so it has to be unique. So try to have this unique identity. So evaluate and assign a score to your post, very much important. Arrange all posts in descending and non orders. Repeat the process when a user does. Okay, so what type of post can you do? Informative, authentic, engaging audience, and it should definitely connect with each other. Okay, see, the moment you create something, you should like it first. Okay, that is very important. If you don't like it and still you're posting it, then it will never work out. Okay, first should be your like. So optimizing your reels and all, so ranking, ML algorithm. So this is a complete theoretical understanding of these topics, guys. So Facebook elements, you have Facebook page, you have Facebook groups, you have Facebook post, feeds, advertisements, Facebook live, marketplace, shops, everything you can have it. Now what is the type of post that you can have? You can have storytelling, motivational, engaging. Personal is also very much important. You need to connect with another, you need to give a demonstration of your life as well. Video, humor, as I have mentioned, educational and promotional, all these activities. Difference between pages and posts: in Facebook, page allows users to post updates that appears on followers new feeds. Promote products by interacting with the post. Encourage users to discover and promote products. Businesses connect with millions and active users. Okay, and then what are the advantages of Facebook pages? As I have given you, you can run advertisement, you can see analytics, you can link to websites, you can increase the visibility. So these are some of the advantages. Okay, visibilities. Now what do you want to actually understand by that is, what is the age criteria, gender that people are getting connected, location, their languages, demographics, because from here only we are picking up the things for our main advertisement purpose. make them engage, make them comment. You might have seen this Instagram post in which please comment link in the comment box and I'll share you the link. They are doing it to have more reach. That is the reason they are making you take a action. That's a push notification that is happening for you to take a action. So you can make sure like people are commenting on your pages and post. Okay, messenger is more of like just for a communication purpose page. So it is excellent tool that allows one to connect with customers and prospect more personally. It's like one-on-one activity that we are having, enable customers journey for a seamless experience. And now what are the demos that we have done is creating a Facebook page, switching from Facebook to personal account, we have done it. Optimization, the menu setting up, the phone number, the WhatsApp, and then website and everything, whatever customization that we have done, optimization. And then edit option. So guys, you can also edit your page whenever you want it. Okay, so what you can do is you can go into your page and there will be option of edit. Okay, so you can go in settings. Once you get inside the settings, you will have one option called as page details. Page details, you can change your business names later on. Okay, so this can be edited, like you can edit your page image, you can create your avatar, you can edit these names, you can edit all these options that is being mentioned. You can edit the name as well, and images and all the other options are also available. So definitely that can also be edited from your end. Creating Facebook page post, we have created one of the post. I have given you the narrative like how to do it, the headlines, the description, and the image and the hashtags, everything should be added. And then scheduling a post in the same aspects, plugins and all. So these are the complete key takeaways. So social media feeds in meta reflection algorithm that we have tried understanding the scheduling aspects and all using machine learning algorithm. Okay, machine learning helping. Okay, creating a Facebook page. Now we are going to get started with creating Instagram. Okay, so Instagram account. Right, so what are the things that we are going to be talking about is, so what are we going to do is simple. We will create an Instagram account first. Okay, and then we will convert it into a business page, or maybe you can say slash content creator. Okay, and then we will be optimizing the IG business page. Okay, and so what I have done is I have created one email ID. So I'll just quickly put down that particular one. So sign in. So simply I'll click on sign up. Okay, this is the phone number, and then I'll just quickly set down the password. So I'll just give the name as Muhammad Farooq, and then username I'll just give it as the channel name. So, okay, this is the process that I'm creating it, guys. So I'm just getting started with creating one Instagram account, which is very simple. Okay, so I'll click on sign up, and then it will ask me some basic details about the date of birth and stuffs and all. So I'll just quickly fill out this details. So we are done with this first particular steps. So that was creating an Instagram account. I'll just go in the profile and I'll just set up the basic things that is necessary. Okay, so I'll just set up the image of that. So this is a logo. As you can see, it is not clearly visible, but definitely you will be able to see it. Now what I will do is I will convert this business page. I'll convert this. Now this is a personal, and as far as you remember, when we were in Facebook, like if I just go back to Facebook, in Facebook I could create a separate page in my account. My account is different, and then I could create a separate page inside my account. But in Instagram you have to convert the account that you have created, so it should be like a personal or professional. You can't have a personal account and create multiple of different pages. No, that is not going to happen. Go in the more options, go in your settings. Okay, in your settings you can just scroll down a little bit. you will get one option called as for professionals. Okay, and in that you will be having the option of account type and tools. So here you will get this option to switch your personal into professional. Okay, you are switching your personal account into a professional account. So now click on switch to a personal account. Now in this professional account also you have two categories. One is business, one is creator. Because what people used to do is, they, even if they are a simple creator, they used to call them as a business owners. So that is where what Instagram has started is, if you're a creator, influencer, artist, or an individual or a public figure, there is a separate category called as creator. Now if you're a brand, if you're an organization, if you're a service provider, then you will be considered under business. Okay, so these are two different criterias of getting started with creating a business page. So mine is more of like, you can say, not business, I am more into content creation. Okay, so I will select this option of creator, and then I will click on next. Okay, so before publishing, flexible profile control. So what will happen is, you can you will need to show your contact details like your email IDs and stuffs and all. You will have a simplified messaging options, and you will have a much more growth, because you will have some options of getting started with your analytics, and then having your advertisements also created. Okay, so these are the advantages that you're having. And in that, now once you are getting started with creating this particular page, the first thing is, first that you will be asked is category. Okay, because name and all you have already given it, so major is category. So try to have a very good category. So also there is an option like, do you want to show this particular category or not? Because if you go on Instagram, okay, and if we are jumping into Simplilearn, let's say like, I am just searching Simplilearn. So they are business. They have selected an option called as education. That is their category. That is what we need to do. Now I selected my thing as individual. Okay, that was the creator. So for me, personal blog, musician, or something. You have more options, so you can just try it. So you can say, I am more of like a digital creator, content creator. Yeah, there's an option called as digital creator. Otherwise you can say yourself as entrepreneur. So you can have some option of entrepreneur as well. So we will just get started with digital creator for the time being. So select that option. Make sure you're showing it on your profile, guys. Click on done. Okay, so now it's asking a very clear indication, you are switching your personal account into a professional account. So your profile and content on Instagram will be public now. There is nothing called as private. There's no private activity. So what will happen is, account will become public automatic. Okay, so this is more of like, it will become automatic public, no option of private here. So the account becomes public straight away. So anyone with your content in search results can switch off anytime in there. You will no longer. Okay, fine. So I've just quickly clicked it on done. So it is saying like it is ready and good to go. Okay, so now this has become a professional account. Now this was just a process, a simple process of converting it into your business page or a content creator. So this was a complete profile, guys. So we need to get started with optimization. So I'll just come in here, and then we will have the name. So the name is already done. Okay, if you want to change the logo and stuff and all, okay, and then a bio. So for the time being, I'll just keep it to testing website. Okay, prefer and all stuffs and all not required, so I'll just keep it submitted. And then in professional accounts, so what all the things that I can add? So as you can see, professional accounts, here I can add the Gmail ID. If you want to add your WhatsApp number, definitely you can go ahead and add it, guys. There's no problem with that. So okay, it has been changed. Tools, any tools that you want to access, account privacy and stuffs and all. So we are doing a very basic optimization. So let us see that we have it. So these things are done. So if you want to edit more, so you can just go in the things and stuffs and all. Okay, so this is your dashboard as well. So as I told you, in your dashboard you will have the complete insights about your accounts. Okay, like what are the reach, what is the views and stuffs and all, everything you will have. So we are talking about Instagram optimization. Okay, so Instagram optimization, let's get started. And we are having three phrases. Okay, so phase one. So phase one. Now that is file setup. Okay, that will be the phase one. Then what all things that we need in that is, the first thing in that is your profile picture. See, profile picture has to be clear in the format of individual, or maybe you can say in the format of brand as well. Now if you see her face, Tanisha, the face is very much crystal clear. Okay, now here if you see the logo is very much very clear. Okay, so just see, like whatever brand you have, it is very very clear. Okay, so you can see the brand logo, it is very crystal clear. So have your logo as clear as possible, as you can see here. And there is a website called as P Profile Picture Maker, that is ppm pfpmakers.com. Here you can just enhance your profile picture in a much more elegant way, you can say, or you can just design it, or you can just filter it, so that it will just make your profile picture a little bit much more beautiful than it is previously. Okay, so first you have is your profile picture. Now second is, the second step of that is your creative bio. Very 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 important. Now bio, it is a very clear understanding, like you can write about you, about your business. But in creative bio, we have three lines, guys. You might have observed or not, I don't know. Just focus on these three lines. Okay, we have line 2, we have line 3, line 2, and then line 3. That's it, not more than that. So these are the three lines that we have. So I am talking about these three lines: 1 2 3. That's it. It's not a description, it is a bio. Okay, bio, you divide it into three elements, like these people have done it, but they have not done it in the right aspect. Okay, so 1 2 3. So that is where we are going to be highlighting and emphasizing a little bit more, guys. Okay, so what do we need to have? See, line 1 should be about why people should follow you. First very very important crucial point should be why people should follow you. That is the exact question that you need to describe it in your first line. Let's divide that bio into three lines: 1 2 3. That's it. Let's not write it in a paragraph like this. Just eliminate that paragraph concept. So you should not get along with like para. This is not going to work out. So this is totally wrong. We need to be a little bit creative. And in that creativity, the most important aspect is why people should follow you should be the first line about your bio. So the moment I'm talking, so if you just read out this particular answer: certified 8-figure Instagram coach, helping you with content, confidence, and growth. That's the first line that she's having. Okay, so you can see she is hyping herself like anything. Now if I go on some other thing, so here he is writing a paragraph, that is not going to work out. Okay, sari and lehenga, I don't understand. Straight away first line. Okay, so just try to focus on that. Jewelry and bags, I don't want to know what do you have, because I know it. I want to know how are you different from this particular aspect. So a brief understanding about you should always be on the first line. Okay, so now second line should be a proof. Now we need to have a proof. Proof in the sense, okay, you are there in this particular market, but what, on what purpose? What is the thing that totally defines you and segregates you from the audience that we have it? Okay, so that can be an example like you have trained around 40,000 plus people. That is automatically a differentiation from the thing that you have. That's a social proof now. So she is giving an identity, like what is, how is she different from others straight away. That's a social proof. So the moment you read that particular line that she has trained around 40,000 plus more, immediately that is enhancing yourself, right? And then let's coming to the third line. The third line should be a call to action, CTA. Call to action is a necessity option. What do you want them to do by coming on your Instagram page? What is the action? Third line, which is very important. Okay, so you need to make them take a action. So she is saying I have DM million for mentorship, that is training templates which is available in this particular one. Okay, so immediately she is making them take a action. Call to action, CTA. She is making them engage with her link that she has provided in the caption. Okay, let us try pasting this particular prompt, guys. So the prompt will be generate an Instagram bio for me within 150 characters. The bio must contain of 3 lines. The line 1, why people should follow me. Okay, the line 2 for social proof, line 3 CTA, it can be your product and all. Now you need to give a description about yourself. I am a so and so. This is the purpose of my page. What is the purpose? Let me know if you need any more details. So I'll just quickly copy this particular prompt. Okay, let me just try it. I have not tried till date. So let me just so I'll just give it from myself. So I am a digital marketing trainer. So my purpose is to what can be the purpose? So share tips and guide for beginners. Okay, so this is what I just wanted to mention. So let me just try it. So let's see like what is the thing that it is giving. So get thanks for the other high converting 3 lines. So as you can see, guys, it's a very quick brief. So what I'll do is just quickly copy this and go in my bio and now change this aspect. Learn digital marketing the smarter way. Okay, that is the first line, which is like why people should follow you. As you can see now, second is obviously I have trained more people. So the social proof is 1,000 plus beginners in pro, and follow more for tips and free guides. I feel that's a very good start for the beginning level, I would say. So now if I just refresh, now this is a profile. Now if you see, it will now start enhancing. Okay, so I have not added any links or stuffs and all. So before moving on to the second phase, content calendar, what do you understand by that? Or social media calendar. Okay, a social media calendar is a tool used by individuals, team, and organizations to plan, schedule, and organize your social media content in advance. So whenever we are planning to get started, okay, to I mean post on Instagram or maybe on Facebook, on any other platforms on social media, make sure you're having a social media calendar in advance. So a social media calendar typically looks like this. What are you planning to do it in the upcoming month? What is the post? What is the calendar? What's the thing? So this is the calendar. So I'll just quickly copy this particular image and just paste it over here. Okay, so as you can see, so this is a calendar like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What am I going to plan it? Okay, now in that you need to have a very clear picture like on what date also you want to do it. Not only the days, it should be day as well. So you need to plan this very clearly, because you're posting time, your content, because content creation you can do it on that particular day, and the designing as well. Designing also advanced you can do, but this particular content creation, content calendar is very, very important. So you can see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. So on what day, on what platform am I posting? So you can say continuously we are not posting on all the platforms, we are taking a break. So Instagram, you can say in a month thrice, and then Facebook 4, and then next week Instagram 3, Facebook 4. Here Instagram on third week Instagram 5, Facebook 2, and next Instagram 3 and then Facebook 4. Next Instagram 3 and then Facebook 4. So this is a social media calendar which is very, very important before getting started with any of the activity that we are talking about right now. Now let's move on to the phase 2. Okay, what is the type of content that I can create? The phase 2. Now we are moving on to the phase 2 activity. What is that we need to post? So now phase 2, what is the content creation that I can do, is what I'm going to talk of now. Okay, so let us get started. So the content should be in three concepts. Okay, let's come to the main algorithm. So now this is the way that you need to post helpful listicle videos. You might see there must be a concepts of top 5 best tools, some of the examples. Okay, so if you actually head over to her particular account, you can just keep her account as a reference. So when we just move into the reels type, you can see what do I mean by helpful listicle videos. So here just I'll just go to the first part, and then first bullet point. The first bullet point is helpful listicle videos. So videos that display the list in a slideshow format, usually with fun. Okay, so it's like in a list format, in a numerical list format. So if I just head over to that particular one, okay, if I just head over to her channel, if you see on all the videos, here it is 3 hook hack. That's a listicle video. Okay, so 4 steps listicle video. 5. Now what is 5? You must be curious right away. So there is a hook. So 5 Instagram settings, that is a listicle video, helpful listicle videos. Now you should relate this particular listicle videos concepts in your niche. Trending AI hooks for viral reels, listicle videos. Okay, so you can see, so how to grow on Instagram, 3 new features on Instagram and edit. Okay, that is also a good one. Okay, so you can see these are all 5 visual hooks to go viral. So that is actually one of the example of understanding a listicle video. So now, see, there are different formats that we do on Instagram. We have feeds, we have carousel, we have reels, and then we have stories also, which actually people try to avoid it. Okay, but stories will have much more reach, guys. So whatever thing that we are preparing, maybe a single post or you can say uh, reels or maybe carousel, try to have it in a process like listicle videos, listwise format. That will help you enhance your engagement. The moment you're having more engagement, what is that which gives you more reach? Like, comment, share, or save. Share button is giving you more reach. Share and comment, so these are the two things, and you might have seen these options in the most of the videos, like please comment, send me file and stuffs and all. So that will actually enhance your more reach. And share is like, it is a web, guys. Okay, so suppose let's take an example. I have published one reel on Instagram. Okay, and Priyanshi has liked that particular hook. She had shared it to her friends, but she doesn't follow me. Her friends doesn't follow me. I am getting reached out to more people with the help of Priyanshi shares. That is where share and comment is more engaging and having more reach. Okay, so focus on having shares. Now the second is storytelling format. Storytelling format is nothing but cutting the videos into multiple parts. Part 1, part 2. Previously it was this one, social Canva videos. So what he did was He cut his topics into multiple parts, like 100 days challenge. Yeah, you can see 100 days, 100 designs. So every day you are learning something new. So what you will do is you will get habituated to his particular videos every day. Okay, so 100 days, 100 videos, like that. So now this is the storytelling. Now this is wholly for the sake of reach. Okay, reach and engagement, and this is the both things that will give you the major grow on your Instagram channel. So now storytelling format, 30 days challenge of any topic. Now this is the guy, right? Where is it? So you can see 100 days, 100 Canva designs. Will you not get addicted to his parts? That is a narrative. He's trying to capture your interest, and he has actually excelled on that. Why? He's doing it into a different format. See, he can create this particular Canva course and definitely sell it on YouTube, right? Or maybe on Udemy. But what is he doing? He's developing his Instagram channel. Moving on to the next point. The next point is very, very important, and it is still there. People are not actually looking at it. Okay. Clowning videos. Okay. If you're not having an idea, just for a second, watch this particular reel. You will get an idea. Okay. Just watch this particular video. It is a duplicate video, but it is called in the format of cloning. The screen is split into two. Okay, those particular videos are very, very popular till date. Okay, they are having more reach. So this is called as clowning videos. So let us first quickly connect our Facebook and Instagram as well, as you could see. So I am just going into my main particular page. So what I did is I simply went into my Facebook account. Okay, in the Facebook account I went into Meta Business Suite. Okay, and in Meta Business Suite you have an option of adding your what do you call, your Instagram account as well to the business profile that we have created. So click on connect, log into your Instagram account, and then simply start connecting it. So we are going to be talking about Instagram on PPT. So what are the objectives? So various features, maximizing usage of the platforms, identifying the businesses usage Instagrams to market their product and services, getting the insights on Instagram reels and tips, identifying the role of influencer marketing, different types of influencers as well. Okay, so that is what we are going to be understanding. So Instagram, previously it was known as a photo and video sharing social media network by Facebook. Okay, so Kevin and Mike had created Instagram. Later on, they sold it to Facebook, as we already know. So release history, it was launched in 2010. Android version in 2012. This is the logo that was there when we started with Instagram. So this is how it started: 2010, 2012, and then 12 they had that website interface and all, and then 2016 they actually started for all the activities. Okay. Now what are the features? View post by shared by followers, edit or organize photos and videos, upload videos, obviously, view stories within 24 hours, share stories across various platforms, add stories, use messaging services. Yes. Okay. Content type, you can share photos, you can share videos, stories, reels. IGTV. IGTV was a shorts for Instagram TV. It was a video application by Instagram for Android and all. So this was the logo of IGTV, where we could upload videos of 1 hour and 2 hours as well. Longer format of videos, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, like that. We used to upload it. And before Reels, we had this. So we don't have IGTV anymore. So content type, we have photos, videos, stories, reels, and then shopping. Okay. So these are the types that we have. So yeah, video sharing formats. So these are the ones: shared videos, feeds, stories, header, profile picture, direct messages. Okay. temporary storage, some it will disappear. So reels was a latest concept. You can have filters, captions, interactive stickers, edit app that they have introduced. It was introduced by Instagram only. This is owned by Instagram. He is the CEO of Instagram. So he is actually being very active very recently. So he is helping you out with all the changes, what is working on Instagram, what is not working on Instagram, what are the activities happening. So that is where you can actually learn Instagram more. And this is directly from the father of the Instagram. You can say the CEO. He is giving a very quick brief like what is working on Instagram, what is not working on Instagram. His videos are very informative. More than his videos, his stories are being more useful to us. So you can see there are questions and he's responding to all the questions. So you can see how to actually grow on Instagram in 2025. He is giving the guide directly. The CEO, Chief Executive Officer. You can actually go and watch out his particular channel. So let's continue with the next topic, guys. So we had the phase 2 done. Now we are talking about phase 3. Now phase 3 is very very crucial, guys. You have to have a very good understanding of the phase 3. It is not like you can just skip that particular part. So have a extra concentration here, guys. So we are going into the phase 3 aspects. So what are the phase 3 points that you have? So first is, guys, it is very important to catch the attention of the user within this 3 seconds. Very crucial. So try to have the hook of the video within this 3 seconds. Very very important. So try to have something like which is being a narrative of the story. Okay, so we had some of the narratives, so hook videos you can say. So it's like somebody is moving and jumping and stuffs and all, and then there is a car crash, and then automatically all of a sudden he comes in front of you. Okay, so these are some of the hooks, viral hooks for your Instagram. So this is something like getting started. Okay, so like he's jumping in. Okay, the moment he jumps in, what's the next narrative? Okay, so like this, these are the hooks of 3 seconds. It need not be always your face, guys. You can use a lot of hook of videos which can be the first part of the video, and then from after 3 4 seconds maybe you can just get started. Okay, so these are some of the hook video sites you can see this guy is jumping, so automatically the concentration is shift. Otherwise this particular video, if you just observe, he's playing a basketball and he throws it on your face, automatically the attention is gained. Getting my point on the first aspect? See, this was very popular in the recent days. Car accident, the person is falling in front of the screen. So you are, I mean, very much into the interaction. So try to add these type of videos, or maybe if you have something like a catchy video, that is also good. So like if you go, I'll just help you out with one more channel that will give you a very good guide, guys. Yeah, so if you follow this particular guy, he will give you a very good understanding of what is a hook. Okay, how to have this particular hook onto your screen. Okay, so you can see the videos. Okay, so this is one of the hook. Just observe this particular video. Okay, without saying anything, the hook is there. Okay, see this clowning video again. See, this is a hook. Just have a eyes here, guys. Stop scrolling straight away. The moment he's saying like straight away, first point is that only. Okay, here you see hook. The hook is always a question mark. Okay, that is where you are capturing the interest of the person. Okay, there are some hook points. So you will have a lot of things. See, 100 of best hook to use in your Instagram reels. So you will have a very good points here. Okay, see what is a great hook. Okay, I've been keeping a secret. This feel illegal to know. Okay, this is your sign to get started. 7 ways to gain, ways to save time, my five favorite AI tools, top 3 Instagram tools, you guys are loving it. So you can see there are n number of concepts. So this is a hook that you need to have it, guys, at the first phase. So when I'm talking about this hook, it can be both. It can be video or it can be the content as well. Depends what are you actually trying out. But it has to be within that first particular 3 seconds, because you just imagine yourself being in front of that particular Instagram reel. We have a very good habit of moving this finger and swiping the videos right away, right? So that is where you notice yourself. You will not even take 3 seconds, maybe 1 second, and you will be over to the second video, right? Try to have this initial hooks, very very crucial. Okay, so that is where you are actually getting started with capturing the interest of the viewer. Okay, now we are talking about the most important skill that is required to get started with a strategy. Okay, that is video editing. Okay, now in video editing, what all things do we need? Okay, so first of all, we need a subtitle. Okay, so if I am just hovering over to any of this particular video, okay, let's reach out to her particular channel, and if you just watch this one simple video, see why subtitles are very important. So guys, I'll just give you a small example. Suppose in the early morning or maybe in the late night, okay, we are watching our phone and we go into reels, but you can say early morning or maybe night time, we have switched off the audio, right? The audio is switched off. We are not, I mean, having any kind of a audio. Then on what purpose do you watch reels? By just seeing the video, can you understand what is the concept and the subject that is being narrated in the video? No, right? That is where you will read the subtitles. Otherwise, if you are watching a video, you want to understand the complete concept of the video. That is where we are going to be understanding and reading out this particular subtitles. So subtitle, it's not like it is an optional thing, it is a mandatory thing. Because suppose if I'm watching this particular video, now audio is muted, but here if you see, you will have the, I don't know what she is saying, but if I just focus on the subtitle, I can get connected. Like she is saying, I'm Tanisha, your very own Instagram coach, and it's my job to help you grow followers and make money on Instagram. I'm able to follow it without the audio. That is where the subtitles are very very important. Okay, so there is a particular there is a website known as Subtitles, in which they will create this particular videos for you. So if you can just see the narrative of this, so they will be creating the complete AI driven video of yours into these concepts with the narrative, with AI captions, B rolls, and then also with the magic clips, the add-ons. Okay, it is a paid version, but you can have the free version. In the free version, what is the thing is, you will have the watermark, sub magic, and then you have this Filmora. This is a AI video editing and a maker. Okay, so they will add the editing, text to speech, and then you can have the narrative captions as well. So I'm just giving out you 3 channels, websites, which is, one is Submagic, the second is Filmora, and the third is InShot. And definitely we have CapCut. Okay, but CapCut is not available in India as far as I am concerned. It is banned. So, but still you can use it with VPN. So these are the 4 websites, like Submagic, Filmora, CapCut. You can use it with VPN. Otherwise, you have Canva, and then along with Canva, you definitely have InShots as well. Okay, so these are some of the tools, websites, you can say, in which you can create this particular video editing. Now professional video need not be necessary. Okay, so this need not be necessary. So instead of that, what can we do is, we can focus on subtitle of your video, which is a very important aspect, and transitions of video. Transitions are cuts within the video. Okay, so transition is, suppose if she is talking and all of a sudden the video flips onto the next concept. Okay, so that is a transition. These are the transitions that is being added. Picture in picture, Picture in picture is you can add multiple elements within your video. Now that elements can be images, that elements can be screen, otherwise that images graphs. Okay, so now this is picture in picture. You're having a narrative of a different video, but all of a sudden there are some other elements coming up. The screen is getting shifted to the other websites, to other videos. That is picture in picture. See, this is picture in picture. So this, see this emojis, these are picture in picture. The video that is being played on top, that's a picture in picture. Okay, it can be visual, it can be image, it can be emojis, it can be anything. So you have to have more activity going on within your website, but too much of things are not required, guys. You can just keep it to a simple stage. Okay, then we are shifting on to the next one, which is the last one, background. Come on, get started with the background. So there was this particular YouTuber. Right now, he's having good amount of millions. But just see this particular background, guys. Okay, just have a eye to this particular video. So this is a guy right now, and when he started, what was his journey? What is the background that he used to use, and now where he is right now? So you will just get a better understanding. So when I mean background, I'm not saying like it should be high end, rich. Okay, so you can be to as lowest as possible. So I am talking about not being too professional. I am just talking about having a simple background. Simple background in the sense, if you see this particular video, there is a tree. In between tree, she's just standing in front of the video. That is a simple background. Video quality matters more than the high end background. There is one more website for auto captions, guys. Vid.io. Okay, this is also a very good tool. You get very good video editing for this. Okay, you get this particular captions. If you want to buy it, okay, otherwise you will have a logo on top. Okay, so you can use it. So this is also good for captions specifically, you can say. So this was the last phase, guys. The last phase of your strategies, how your video should be there. And one more particular tool which I'll be telling you, I just blink a caption by Wozo AI. You can have the auto caption. You can have a teleprompter. So this is a teleprompter in which you will have a text in front of you which is showing the complete content. So teleprompter also, where you can have it within this particular app. This is very helpful, guys. This app is also very much very relevant. So these tools will be definitely helpful for you to get started with IG Reels. As I can suggest, we have covered most of the important tools that we needed for this particular editing. Okay, so we are done with the 2 points. Now we need to shift to the third very important aspect, automations. You will find people say like, please comment, share link, and I will share, I'll just DM you the link of that particular product or maybe the file or anything. Do you know how it is done? Because if you see, the thing is, like, that person can't be online for 24/7. So in case somebody is texting or maybe commenting, that guy is not available during that time, but still during that time also you will get a message. That is a automation setup. How do we do that? We are going to get started. So the automation that we are going to be using is none other than ManyChat. So here we are in ManyChats. Okay, so in ManyChats website, if you go, this is a automation setup. So you can definitely get started with creating account with that. So get started. So here you need to connect your Instagram account. Click on Instagram account. Okay, either you can continue with your Gmail or maybe with Facebook. I'll just try out with Gmail. So this is the Gmail that we had created it, right? So with this, we have this particular Instagram connected. So it is a simple process. So once you get inside, so there were two steps, simple steps. I clicked on get started. Okay, after get started, I logged in with my Gmail. And then the moment I have logged in from my Gmail, with one Gmail you can have one Instagram account. Then if definitely it asks me the second aspect, you log into your Instagram account. I have logged in. Now there are a few steps. So who are you? What is this account first? Obviously, as an employer, You can give some basic details, need not be necessary. So which tools are you using? So we are using this tools and stuffs and all. So how did you hear about it? Maybe Google and Chat GPT, or maybe online advertisement, and then other options. Okay, so this is a basic. So do you want to get started with payments? Okay, so no, definitely we are not going to be paying anything. So what are we going to do is start with a free plan, because it's actually $15 per month. But maybe we can have a basic plan in which you can have some basic credits like 1000 or 100 at least. So you can see, congratulations, MF online classes new is connected. Okay, so let's get started. So here you can see there are two options. One is this particular one, and then this is the one. I need to post something first, and then from there on actually we can get started. So let me just create one post. I'll just create one simple post for a time duration. Okay, so let us just add some content, because a post is necessary. Testing post for many chat. We need a post, obviously. Okay, so I'll just simply just share it. Okay, so you can see there is a post now. Okay, you can post a reel, you can activate it on the post and the reel as well. So the post has been shared. Okay, fine, good enough. Okay, you can see, yeah, so this is there. Okay, one of the post is there. I will show you the process where you need to set it up. Okay, particular app now. Okay, what do you want to set up? Do you want to create leads from stories or auto DMs link from comments? Obviously I am doing auto DMs from comments. Okay, so I'll definitely move on to this particular one. Now in this there are two narratives. One is you need to select a post, and in that post you need to set up the message. Okay, select a post first. Select post or your reel. Very, very important. Select a specific post, first one. So we have selected it. So you can just click on next, and then you add this comment. Now in comment you need to give one specific comment. Specific comment in what should people reply in the comment section. Share link. Okay, so DM link, send link. So the caption, the comment should have action, like this is an action. So action can be whatever the content, like they can be text, share link, so that people should comment. So what should be the word? So I will try with share link. Okay, so if somebody is typing this share link in the comment box like this, you can see it on the right hand, guys. Share link, they should type it. So this is the one. Second one, you need to give the specific comment, like whatever the comment is. So here, choose the word. Don't keep it as any word. It will be a big problem for you. Okay, choose that particular word. So first was your post, second is comment, and then next they will get a DM. Okay, the next process is the DM. They will get a DM. Set up the DM caption. DM DM message, like what should we reply? So here the text you can edit it. So I'll just keep it here. Here, there. I am so happy you are here. Thank you so much for your interest. Click below and I'll send you the link. So that is where people should click on this. So this will go in their DMs. The moment somebody is typing share link, automation is running in the back end. The moment a comment has come on share link, okay, you will get a DM. The moment you get a DM, you need to click on this particular option of send me the link. And the moment you send me the link, you can add any comment like here is the link, and you can add the link. Now what is the link that you want to add? Suppose I want to add the homepage one. Okay, this is the main page one. So here is the link. So click here. So this is a button, and this is the link what I am pasting it behind that. Okay, so the moment this is in the chat box, guys, so this is the message that will go the moment if somebody is sending it, and they should click on this particular button, send me the link. And the moment somebody actually clicks on that, you will get the link here. So with that, we are actually completing the process of this setup. And then the last part, okay, and this is the automation that is set up, guys. So first, post needs to be selected. Then what should be the comment that people are should be texting in the comment box, and then what is the DM that you are sending it, and with the DM what is the link that you are getting and you are sharing it. Okay, so I'll simply click on go live. Okay, so amazing, your first automation is live. So the last point is very much very clear. Simple aspect, do more what works for you on IG. This is also called as reposting or resharing. Resharing what is working, because this is not YouTube, right? You don't have any restrictions here. You can simply just try out whatever is working out and you can just repost it once again, and it will reach out to the same audience. So this is what you need to do at the last step. Okay, so these are the three phases of Instagram algorithm, Instagram optimization. So this is a complete brief on your subject. We will be moving on to the next aspect of Facebook advertisement, Facebook IG advertisement, which is also called as meta ads. So we are going to be getting started with meta ads now. So first of all, we are going to be talking about a very important topic of Facebook meta ads structure. So how does the structure fit in? So you need to understand how does this meta advertisement structure fill in. So meta ad structure, whenever we are talking about meta advertisement structure, first is you need to have a campaign. Okay, so this is a process that we are having. So we need to have a campaign. You can have up to 5,000 campaigns. Okay, I'll show you that. And then underneath the campaigns, you can have different types of ad sets. Okay. So we can have 2 to 3 ad sets. Okay. So ad sets. And under all advertisements, you can have 2 to 3 types of ads created. These are the ads. Okay. So this can be ads. So under each ad sets, you can have ads. So this is how it works out. So you can have one campaign. Under one campaign, you can have one ad group. Under one ad group, that is ad set, you can have one advertisement. So this is how it runs. So this is the meta advertisement structure. So this is how the meta advertisement works. So in meta ad structure, we are not only talking about FB, we are also talking about IG, both of them. So the advertisement process will be created in this particular format. So the example can be, the product can be electronic. Under electronic, you can have mobile device. Under mobile devices, you can have different type of elements. So this is how it goes. So you will have your objectives in the campaign, you will have a simplification in the ad set, and then you can have your creatives, that is a designs. Okay, so this is what we are going to be having in the Facebook ad structure. So Facebook ads, we will be having campaign. Under each campaign, you are going to be having different types of ad sets, and under each ad sets, we are having different types of advertisement. This is the format. We are running the advertisement. We will have our objective. We will have our target. We will have the creatives. So this is the 3 steps. First is the objective. Objective is your campaign. Okay, in which you need to set it up, and then we are moving to the second one, which is the ad set. In ad sets, you will be doing the targeting, the buyer person, and then the third one is the ad. In ad, you will be using your creatives like images, videos, stories, concepts, and all. Facebook and IG advertisements, so these are the objectives. So identifying the elements of Facebook ads to get an insight on features. You will be understanding, set up the account with Facebook Manager. You will be doing that. Get insight into Instagram and direct messaging as well. Okay, and then outline the features, advantages, various features, outline the benefits. Okay, identifying the goals, interpreted the hierarchy, difference between approach of Facebook bidding strategy, you will be understanding later on. explore the benefits of advanced Facebook Pixel. So Facebook Pixel is nothing but a code on your website which is helpful for tracking of the Facebook advertisement. A quick brief on that. Remarketing. Remarketing is targeting the people who have already seen your advertisement. Okay. So Meta Business Suite, you have already seen it. So you can create maximum 2 Meta Business accounts, maximum 25 accounts per business, unlimited Facebook pages up to 25, and 250 to 20,000 ads per page. Okay. So we will be creating the Meta Business Suite. We have already created it, adding the pages, introduction to Facebook. Facebook offers various kind of paid options and placements. So first amongst that is the campaign setup. Under each campaign you will be having different types of ad sets. Under each ad set you are having all the ads. So now what is the campaign? So it is a comprehensive strategy. So you are getting started with the objective. So you can have three objectives, guys. We can have a awareness campaign, which is like just a brand building, brand awareness and creativity, just reaching out, letting the people know like the brand exists. First one is the awareness. Second one that we are going to having is the consideration. Consideration is where you're actually trying to capture a lead, or you're thinking of getting the traffic from the advertisement. So third is conversion, but that is where you are actually getting started with the you can say sales. You're talking about, you are getting the sales, you are getting the businesses, you are getting the conversions. Okay. So it is a comprehensive strategy, usually with a single objectives that connects and houses all assets. So example, to increase website clicks, create a website click campaign. That is a practice traffic and select the objective when creating the ads. Okay. So this is, that was campaign. Now second is ad set. Ad set is nothing but a subset of the Facebook campaign with specific targeting, budgeting, scheduling for the advertisement. So here you are creating separate ad sets with different audience, with different budget, with different schedulement. So where you are targeting the interest of the audience, the demographics of the audience, the behavior of the audience. Okay. So each ad set can have a range of ads with different colors, copy graphics, and so on. So this is a quick understanding and brief of Facebook campaign. And then under Facebook campaign, we are having a ad set. So what is the objectives of ad set and what is the optimization? So you can focus on boosting your conversion rate, lowering your cost per acquisition, that will be covering at the other stages, testing different ad sets. Okay. Now the next is the major one, the ads. Now these are the creative assets that we are going to be showing. This is the actual front end what the user will see. Okay. User will not see your campaign, user will not see your ad set, they will see only the advertisement. So now in case, suppose let's say like this is your Facebook account. Okay. Now if you go inside your feeds. Okay. So now if you see, some genuine advertisements will be shown. First of all, whatever people you are following, you will see some post. Okay. This is a post, normal post from some group. Now the moment if I shift to the second option, you can see there is a text called as sponsored. Now what do you mean by sponsored? Sponsored is nothing but ads, the ads created, paid advertisement. Now you must be asking a question, how Facebook is running free of cost without charging you any penny for creating accounts. Okay. It is running from the advertisement, from the marketing. They are earning money from the marketing, from the ads that people are creating it. So you will see n number of advertisement. After 3 or 4 posts, there is always one ad. Okay. So this is the advertisement, and then if you come down, this is a post, simple post. Okay. And then straight away it's a sponsored advertisement. Okay. One post, and then straight away again same, sponsored. In the same way, it is also connected on the Instagram. But what do you see on the front end is the ad, not the ad set or ad group. We are seeing only the advertisement. So these are the creative assets that builds the user ad set. So what all thing can we add in the ad format is, as mentioned here, static images, Carousel images are multiple images, like 1 2 3 4 slides you will have the images. No, that is called as carousel images. Then you can have videos. Otherwise you can have a very good objective of lead ads. So these are the three objectives that I wanted to brief you and make you understand about it, guys. Campaign, ad set, and then after ad set you are having the ads. Now, what is the reason for running these advertisements? So it is actually helpful for your performance growth. Okay, you can definitely monitor it as well, monitor and performance. You can test and tweak ads as well. Tweak ads in the sense, let's take a very simple example. There is a digital marketing course advertisement running. Okay, in a type of advertisement I am running in Hyderabad. Okay, in B type of advertisement I am running in Bangalore. So one is in Hyderabad, one is in Bangalore. I have done all the setting almost similar except the location. Okay, now based on the performance, now the advertisement is live for 10 days, the money is getting consumed, the budget is running, the ad is live and all, we are getting response and all. But at the end of 7 days program in Hyderabad, I have received 100 applications for admission. Okay, whereas when I'm talking about Bangalore, I have received only 20. Now tell me, which advertisement will you keep live and which advertisement you will be discontinuing? You have to test and tweak the ads in the sense, if it is not running, now the Bangalore advertisement was not running, what shall we do? Quickly take a call and discontinue? No, we can't discontinue like that, or like that. Advertisement has an algorithm. The ad should run for 15-20 days with a basic budgeting as well. But if you start the advertisement and then quickly, shut down the advertisement within 7-8 days, you are not bound to get results. If you want to get consistent result, you need to consistently advertise. It's not like we have to just quickly close it off. Okay, so ads manager and the objectives. So what is Facebook ad manager is, it is a platform for businesses and advertisers to create, manage and analyze the campaigns. User will need to create a Facebook business page to run the advertisements. What we have done, platform for businesses and advertisements to create, manage and analyze your ads. So what we have to do for that is, definitely you have to create a business account. You, the steps that is required is, set up a payment method, and then confirm your details, go to ad manager and then navigate. What are the features of Facebook ads manager is, you can create and track campaigns, ad sets and ads. Okay, and then the billing, all the billing information will be updated in your accounts, guys. Like whatever amount of money that you have spent, you will have the complete tracking of it. I'll just show you the campaign settings of this. So if you go to the Facebook ads campaign, so you can see all the campaigns that are being run. Okay, so these are all the campaigns that are being run, so it can be tracked here. Okay, that is the first option. And then the next option, the billing information. So you will be seeing the second option of billing information. So billing and payment options, so what all payments that you have made and when, on which specific date you have made it. You can have your payment method as well. So you can go into the add payment method. You can do it either with your debit card, credit card or UPI, or definitely with the net banking. So add your all details and have a small budget of maybe 50 or 100 or maybe 200 or 500 or 1000 rupees. It depends upon you. You don't need any GST for running advertisements. So create and track campaigns, edit billing details, see the results and insights. So this is the advertisement. So till when it is running, what is the amount that you have spent and how is it performing, all the data will be available here. So you can just check it here. So you can see what is the reach, what is the impression, what is the cost per results, what is the amounts that you have spent, and when that advertisement will be, getting end and all. So you can switch on and switch off the advertisement as well. Whenever you feel like it is not appropriate to continue with the advertisement, definitely you can just switch it off as well. Now I have already given you a very good brief on this: ads objective, brand awareness, consideration and then conversion. Correct? So what is the direct messaging and all? Instagram Explore, it is an Instagram features for personalized content and account discovery based on user interest. So it shows similar context in the post placements. Okay, so this is Instagram Explore. Direct messaging, okay, it has some features. It is designed as conversion, so you can add one more option in your advertisement, like they can directly reach out to you through the message. We are going to get started with campaign objectives. So that is what we are talking of. So there are three different types of campaign objectives we are having. First is awareness and consideration and conversion. So let's take an example. There is a company, a dental company, that is coming over to you. Okay, so they came in, so they had a meeting with me and they said, like, Farooq, we want to run meta advertisements. Okay, what would you suggest? So that time I should be in a position like to understand the objective of the business, to understand the objective of the client, what is his requirement, what is his looking out for. So you can say he can have three objective. One is he can say me like, Farooq, see, my dental office has just opened very recently, so most of the people don't even know about my dental care. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want to just make a brand awareness about this particular dental clinic, you can say, so that more people come to know about it. Okay, that can be one of the objective. The second objective is he can say like, Farooq, I have this business since a long time, I am not getting more customers into my dental clinic, so I want you to make sure I can get some customers into my clinic, so that I can just make more sales out of it. So that is where what I can recommend is leads. Okay, and the third, he can say like, I need more visitors, like I want people come to my clinic, you can say. So you can say that is more of like a traffic driven. So there are three objectives what he required. One is brand awareness, and then one is visitors into his particular clinic, and then something like they are coming and making action. That is a sale time kind of a thing, which is like getting things done in a dental care. Okay. So now when he narrates his story, you should be in a position to tell him which type of campaign objective will be good for him. Okay. So that is where three objectives are coming into picture. First one is awareness. In awareness, what you can do is, if you run your advertisement, it is only for a purpose of brand awareness. There's no objective like you want leads, you want sales, you want visitors to come to your website. No, the simple sole purpose is you want to show your brands to multiple of people so that they know like you exist in the market. That is brand awareness. Okay, and in the next one, in the awareness itself, you have the second type, which is reach. So here I am looking out to spread out this message like anything. Okay, so it goes like crazy into the market, you can say. It's more of like getting viral. Okay, so that is reach. Now in consideration, there are multiple types. So first is traffic. Traffic is nothing but visitors coming to your website. So suppose I'm running one advertisement and then we are getting leads. Okay, so for leads I need them to land onto a landing page from where I can capture that particular market and then continue. So that is in the purpose of traffic. Then suppose it is more about the engagement. I have created one post, okay, like free dental care for 2 days program. Okay, the post is about free dental care for 2 days program, and I want people to engage with that particular post, so that more people are able to see it and the post is having more reach. That is where that one post is going to have more engagement, with likes, with comments, with shares, and with all the other activities that we are going to be talking about. Engagement on one single post. Okay, and then app installs. Obviously the sentence clearly states like they have built one app and they just simply want to have more installs on that particular app. Okay, so that is where you can run the advertisement for app installs. Now next is video views. You have created one video, and in that video you want it to have more views, more reach, you can say. So that is where you can set up a video campaign that comes under consideration. Okay, and the next is messages. You don't want them to fill out a form, you want them to connect with you either on WhatsApp, either on Facebook, or on Messenger, or maybe other communication wise tool. Okay, that is helping you to communicate with each other, with the customer. That is for the sole purpose of messages. You will have some advertisements, right? So if I go in Facebook, you will have different types of ads. Okay, let us look out for some type of advertisement. So this is one advertisement from LinkedIn. The clear purpose is they need them to understand this business. So now for understanding which type of concept is more required here, this is just for understanding purpose. Learn more. So which campaign am I talking about? Awareness or consideration? So he want that particular post to have more awareness. So that is a brand awareness. Okay, that is the reason he is giving the button of, you can say, learn more. Now let us go to one more advertisement. Okay, so if you just come down a little bit, now if you see, he is running advertisement about specific tools, and again the button is learn more. Learn more is again awareness. He wants to spread the word about that particular one. Now this particular one, Apple is running one advertisement wherein they are promoting this particular MacBook Air, which is costing so and so, and it is giving a button called as shop now. Video views, lead generation. Lead generation is where you are taking the inquiries. Now if you come to the conversion, that is a sale. As simple as that. You're making the customer take a action. So here the shop now button is, the moment if someone clicks on this particular shop now, he will make them redirect onto that particular MacBook page where they can buy that particular product. So he's making them take a action, not a overview. This is not understanding. This is not for the purpose of you can say consideration, which is in the form of traffic. No, he wants to make a sale, directly hitting the bullseye, the first hurdle of your advertisement. Now let us go to the second hurdle. Now in the second hurdle, we will be talking about ad set. So in ad sets, there are multiple different categories. First of all is you have an option of targeting. Okay, so in targeting, you can target based out of location, you can target based out of age criteria, you can target based out of genders and languages. Okay, so first one is targeting, and then we will move on to the next one, which is a detailed targeting. So here you will be targeting audience based out of their interest level, based out of their behavior. We will dig a little bit deeper on that. So you will have a demographics and then education as well. Okay, then you can schedule your advertisement. You can have a start date, end date. You can have the advertisement running in a day format, like Monday to Friday, Saturday to Sunday, that day format also, and you can definitely accelerate it as well. And budgets will be of two type. One is daily and then one is lifetime. Now daily is the sense, daily the money will be deducted from your account, and then lifetime is you're having one specific goal. Like let's take an example, which is like Dasera. So we are having right now Dasera coming up. Okay, so in Dasera we will be having some of the festivals going on. So in that festival you will have some sales, right, regarding some kind of things. Okay, so that time you will be running the advertisement for a lifetime during the period of Dasera. Okay, so for a period of maybe 1 week or maybe 10 days or 15 days, whatever, that is like a fixed budget you are giving. You don't have a daily budget, you are fixing your budget for a lifetime. Okay, so that is about the budget. Then what all devices do you want to showcase? Like, do you want to show it on the laptop? Do you want to show it on the tab? Do you want to show it on the mobile phone and everything? Okay, now what do you mean by placements? See, placements in the sense, Meta owns Facebook, Meta owns Instagram, Meta owns Messenger. Okay, so now when you're running this Meta advertisements, all these ads will be shown across these three platforms. Now if you see now placements, if you're talking on Instagram, we have Instagram feeds, we have Instagram stories, we have Instagram reels, we have Instagram explore page. Four options. Now if you're talking about Facebook, you have Facebook post, you have Facebook stories, you have Facebook reels. There are multiple angles, right? So these are placements, one individual place. Where do you want to prioritize your advertisement, on which place? Okay, so we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have Messenger, and then we have apps and other sites also. So you need to decide where do you want to show your advertisement, which should be your call. Okay, so you are getting these options in ad sets. So we are done with campaign, ad set, and now we will be coming into ad. So in ad you can have a format of media, which is video, which is a image, which is you can say carousel formats. Then you need to have a headline, description and caption, and then CTA. So next you can have your URL parameters as well, and then tracking purpose, Facebook pixels. So this is the complete overview of the campaign, ad sets, and then the advertisement. Okay, what is Facebook pixel? Let me just give a quick brief on that. So Facebook pixel is nothing but a metrics from where you can track the traffic from Facebook advertisements onto your website. Let's take an example like you're running advertisements on your website using meta advertisement. Now from meta ads, how many visitors have come to website from that one advertisement? The tracking behind that is done through Facebook pixel. So facebook.com/ads manager, that is where it will lead us to the ads manager page. So in the left hand side we have a column in which we have campaigns. So campaigns is nothing but what is your advertisement performance, is what we are going to be seeing here, which is the campaign settings. So how is your reach, how much impressions have you had, what is the cost per result, how much money you have spent, and when this advertisement has ended. Okay, and more importantly guys, whenever we are running this particular advertisement, just there is a process. If you submit your advertisement, immediately it is not going to go live. It will go under a review system. In that review system, the meta ads team will be checking your advertisement, and then they will be approving that advertisement. So your advertisements to go live, it takes at least 24 to 48 hours, but it can also get approved within 1 or 2 hours as well. So there is nothing specific limitation about the advertisement running. It can be you can say start running within 1 hour and 2 hour. Otherwise it might take 3 to 4 hours or maybe 24 hours. So we'll just keep it at 24 hours. So your ad goes under review, and from the review it gets the approval to run it. Okay, so you can track all the things, and edit option is also available in case if you have just by mistakenly added something else. You have ad sets, we have the ads as well. Okay, so this is about the campaigns. Now ad reporting. So ad reporting is something like how is your advertisement actually performing in a much more detailed version, you can say. So once you create, you will get started. So in this you can just filter out the options, like which gender of criteria people are seeing your ad, what is the age criteria people seeing your ad. So you can filter out that data from the campaign in ad reporting. Okay, we have this option called as audience. So here we have three types of audience, guys. So we have core audience, which is that the advertisement that we are setting up. So we will be doing the targeting of demographics based on interest and behavior. Now custom, the second type is suppose I have some of my forms on my WordPress website, or maybe on a coding website, or maybe from other tool website, or maybe I am running an email campaign, email marketing. So there I have some data, so I'm transferring it. So that is nothing but custom audience. Okay, target and retarget customers and leads. Now, what do you mean by lookalike? Lookalike is nothing but it is useful for remarketing. Now, what is remarketing? Remarketing is nothing but showing the advertisement, same advertisement to the user once again. Remarketing ads are a digital marketing tactic where advertisements are shown to the users who have previously interacted with the brand's website or app. So it is like repurposely showing to the same user who did not complete a transaction, you can say. That is remarketing. you will be running the remarketing advertisement as well. So when we are running this remarketing advertisement, we need to target audience from lookalike who have already seen your advertisement, not from the core. Core is a beginning. Okay. Custom is integrating with the third party websites, third party tools. But lookalike is nothing but targeting people with the first aspect who have already interacted with your tool. So what we are going to do is, so as I have detailed you, audience, so that is where we are going to be doing all the activities. Now billing and payments. So obviously when I'm talking about advertisement, it is totally about payment, right? So how do you make the payment? So you can make the payment through your card, you can make the payment through NEFT, you can make a payment through direct payment as well, like UPI. So we have, they have all the aspects of spending money. This is a sample account, that is the reason you will not see a lot of transactions done. Okay. So you can add some amount here. So what are the payment activities when you have run the advertisement, how much has it worked out, and what is the current balance and stuffs and all. You will have all the activities in your payment and billings. So event manager is from where we can install this particular integration of what do you call as Facebook pixel. So tracking of that we will be doing it. Okay. If there is any other requirement, you can just get inside the settings option and get it solved in the all tools. Okay. So let us just get inside the account overview. So click on create campaign. So here all the objectives, what type are you looking out for? Awareness, traffic, engagement, leads, app promotion, and sales. So in this you can see the categories on the right hand side. Okay. Sales is here, apps is here, leads, and then what are other categories. Before that, there is an option called as choose a buyer type. Now in this you have two types. First is auction. Okay. Auction is totally closed bidding. Closed bidding is, suppose there are four people, same advertisement, same type, same concept, like they are running for digital marketing or maybe for social media marketing, the course. Okay. Now same people are bidding. One person is bidding 40 rupees, one person is bidding 30, 20, and then 50. So there are high chances who is bidding more will be shown on top of the other options. That is totally based out of auction. So you are doing a bidding strategy. So buy in real time with cost effective bidding. You are bidding with your competitors. That is where if you are outbidding your competitors, then definitely you are getting a higher position, and your cost per click, CPC, just have a quick read on that, guys. In meta advertisements, Facebook and Instagram, cost per click is the amount you pay for each click on your advertisement. It is a performance metric that helps you understand how efficiently your advertisement budget is generating traffic to your website. So how much you are getting incurred per click, like how much Facebook is charging you per click from the third party visitors. So that is where we are talking about the clicks. Okay. So CPC is the amount that you pay for each click. Okay. So here if I'm talking about auction, it is totally bidding. Now if I'm talking about reservation, you are limiting yourself. Like if I am setting up of a reservation campaign, then I am saying, see, I don't have abundant money. Okay. My amount is so and so. So for per day budget, I can keep it up to 1,000 only. I can't spend more than 1,000. That is a reservation. That is controlling yourself. So that reservation is the second option that you have. Okay. So you can run any of that. So we will get started with the auction, guys. So in auction, we are going to get started with lead generation. So we are talking about lead, and we will simply select your auction type. Okay. Bidding, we need to bid. That will be appropriate. Okay. And then we are going to get started with lead, and then click on continue. Now there is an option called as recommended and then manual. See, recommended is more of like AI driven content creation, AI driven advertisement setup and all. That is something like a bit complicated. Okay. Because you don't have the hands on that. It is a clear indication like Facebook is taking control of it, and they are only setting up all the settings like audience settings. I mean, you can say targeting based on the age criteria and stuffs and all. That is totally done by Facebook. You don't have hands on that. You're just putting the money with the budget. Facebook is running all the types of advertisement. That is the first option, this one, recommended settings. Second option is I am capable enough to run Facebook and Meta advertisements. So my concern is when I can do all the activities by myself, why I need to give the access to AI? Why can't I set up that advertisement from scratch without any guidance from Facebook and Instagram? Because you might have a question like if they are only running it, definitely we can have more sales because they know their settings. See, when they are running the advertisement, they will look for their benefit. What is the benefit that they are going to get is money. We are spending money, but he is going to take away all the money, right? If there is sales and if there is no sales, so he's going to take the benefit. And who is the loser? Who is going to put the money so much and not expect results? Obviously we who's running the advertisement. Okay, so just make sure you are not giving the access to Facebook to run the advertisement, guys. You are taking a care of it and manually setting up the advertisement. Okay, search this, click on this option and then click on continue. Now we are going to the ad structure that we had discussed. You have this option. Here is the leads, here is the campaign, here is the ad set, and then here is the ad. So this is the ad structure. So here we will be setting up the basic settings options that we have in the campaign, and then we will be moving on to the next option, which is the ad set. So in ad set we are going to be setting up all the changes like targeting, age wise, gender wise, and then location wise as well. So first of all, campaign name. So we are running it for the SMM batch 2025 September. So as we had discussed, again auction or reservation. So either of that works. So this is more about the bidding. This is about your budget. In case if you're not having much budget, then you can go ahead with reservation. Okay, that's it. So here campaign settings, campaign objectives. We have already selected it, as you can see. So spending limit, we will not add it here. So yes, budget, we will go based out of campaign budget rather than ad set budget, guys, because campaign is for the whole advertisement. I have so and so budget, because ad sets are multiple. I am having a budget for campaign of 5,000 rupees. Okay, 5,000 will equally get divided in the ad sets. So 5,000 divided by 3. Okay, so that is campaign budget. Ad set budget is you are giving budget for individual ad set. So here 5,000, here 5,000, here 5,000, that goes up to 15,000. So just try to have the campaign budget so that it is getting spread into their ad sets and not on ad set basis. That is what this is asking. So you want to have your budget strategy under the campaign budget or maybe ad set budget? I would definitely go out with campaign budget. Okay, the moment you click the campaign budget, see the logical concept of Facebook and Instagram now. They have not asked us any details. Okay, they have not asked any age, gender, criteria, targeting, interest, demographic, nothing. The first question that they are asking us is money. What is your budget? Let me know your budget, then we will talk about the advertisement. So this is where the commercial part comes into picture. So you have to pay first before running the advertisement. Okay, so in budget, as I have told you, will have daily budget and we will have lifetime budget. So lifetime budget is something like you need to have a start date, you need to have an end date. That is mandate. In daily budget you can have any specific number. So suppose I want to get started with 500 rupees per day. Okay, I can get started 500 rupees. Suppose somebody says like 300 rupees. Okay, fine, you get started with 300 rupees, no worries on that. So you should have your own budget per day. So when you're giving up daily budget, Facebook is not going to charge you more than 300 rupees per day. Maybe 20-30 rupees extra, but not more than that. Bidding strategy, highest volume. So obviously I need to get more volume. Okay, so we'll focus on that. Budget scheduling increase, we will do that later on. So the advertisement will be running throughout the time. Now what is AB by testing? So Facebook ads involves creating multiple versions of an ad each with one variable change like the image or caption or audience. So you're having two types of advertisement running under one ad set like this. That is called as AB by testing. If you have one advertisement, that's a simple ad. Okay, but you're having multiple types of advertisement, then that is called as AB by testing. Why do you have it? The purpose is the concept and the angle of the story is different. So we are going to be focusing on the main concepts like AB by testing. So AB by testing, if you want to have multiple advertisements, this will remain same, guys. In AB by testing, the campaign will remain same, ad set will remain same. Only the ad will change. Ad in the sense the image. Okay. So maybe we can just duplicate this and then only the advertisement will change. So if you want to do the A/B by testing, you can do it. Okay. So suppose if you are having any special categories advertisement, like there are three categories. One is for financial products and services, employments like certification programs, housings and stuffs and all. Definitely you can just select those options. So I am going under employment, like it is for specific reasons for certifications, and select the country and then click on next. With this, okay, the first option of campaign settings is done. So from here on, we are going to get started in your ad set. So let me just name the ad sets. So here, what is the form like? What do you want to have like form type? So website visits or forms or criteria, I would just keep it very simple onto the website right now, because I'm not expecting more visitors to be coming and filling out the forms. So here, the conversion aspect, like end goal, what is the end goal that you want to have? So I'll just keep it at website. And performance goal, like what do you expect? Maximum conversions, value for conversions, number of landing page previews. So maybe I'll just keep it on a maximum number of landing page views. I want more visitors to go on to the landing page. Okay. And then standard, it is standard itself. Now dynamic creative, again dynamic creative is nothing but creating the advertisement by Google. Again, if you switch it on, then it is like you can now provide creative essential elements such as that will be automatically generated. Now in the campaign settings, we had given our budget, that was based on daily budget, like what date do you want to start and what date do you want to end it. So suppose, so I'll just keep it on 21st. I will keep this ad till you first or second. So what will happen is once you launch this advertisement, the initial starting of that particular ad will be 21st, even though if it gets approved today, like I have published the advertisement and the ad is live, it will start from 21st and then it will wind up by 2nd October. So I have a fixed start date and I have a fixed end date as well for the advertisement. In case if you are not able to stop that advertisement, let's take an example. You have started one advertisement. Okay. The advertisement is running well, you are getting good performance and stuffs and all, and you have added your credit card. All of a sudden, when you're getting this so much of sales and businesses, you're occupied with work and you could not stop your advertisement. We have got thousands of leads, but you have not stopped the advertisement. The advertisement is running in the back end. Now based on credit card, until and unless you it doesn't reach to the limit of a month payment, the ad will run. You have to go manually and stop the advertisement. That is where what we are doing is we are setting a start date and then we are also setting a end date. Audience controlling, so this is where you get started with the editing, guys. This is a very very important and a crucial stage that needs to be operated very closely, guys. Audience control, so here we are going to get started with setting up of our audience. So you have an option of clicking on edit. Okay, the moment you click on edit, there will be a lot of options that is going to be opening. Okay, so criteria, audience segment and all, everything we will get started. So first in the options of audience control. Okay, in audience control, the first question is in which city, in which country, in which location do you want to target your advertisement. Okay, So either you can target a city, or maybe you can target a area like Bangalore. Okay, so you can see Bangalore. Okay, you can either target the complete India, or you can target specific cities. So like I can target specific cities as well, like Hyderabad and New Delhi, so Mumbai, Maharashtra. And in that you can see the kilometers also, guys. How much kilometer do you want to target? So it starts from 17 and it ends at 40 kilometers. Okay, so you can keep it to 17 kilometers rather than keeping it to 40 kilometers. Okay, now if you come inside the map and if I just zoom out, you can see like I am kind of targeting specific locations. So I am targeting Delhi, I am targeting Mumbai, and then I am targeting Hyderabad, and then I am also targeting Bangalore. So sitting from one location, I can target many locations. I can target cities abroad as well. So country, which country I want to target? In Europe, you can see. So Europe, I can just select the city. Like if I want to target Ireland, okay. So Ireland will also get added here, as you can see the location. And then if I am just going in Germany, so let me just add on Germany as well. So I can add different cities and countries. So in browse, we have options related to countries. Okay, we have options related to regions as well. Within the countries, there are states also. In Asia, we will be having India. Okay, so in India, we have more cities, so we can target India also. So what I wanted to suggest is you can target any location sitting from anywhere. So that is the first option. In that you can also target based out of locations, as we had narrated. So 17 kilometers to 40 kilometers can be still done. So this was the first option of having this particular categories. And then after that we will get into a very important option, that is advanced audience segment. So it is actually showing optional, but no, we have to actually get started with the complete setup of the audience. Okay, so as I told you, there will be two types. One is custom audience, so that is from the third party integration, you can import it here. Or lookalike, which is reaching out to the same people once again. Okay, phases. So we are talking about age criteria. So in age criteria, suppose the subject is very clear, guys. The subject is I want to run the advertisement for a digital marketing course within India. Okay, so what can be the age criteria? Like, to up to what age do you think education is valuable? I feel it should be at least from 20 years. Then we have gender criteria as well, guys. So in gender criteria, you have all, you have men, you have women. In case suppose I am selling beauty products, so that is where if there is a brand which is totally specific to the male criteria, gender criteria also, at that time you can also choose this option from the gender basis as well. It can be men, it can be women, it can be both. So detailed demographics is something like very crucial, guys. Okay, so you need to understand like how do you get started with detailed demographics. So let us get a quick basic understanding of that. So detailed targeting is a targeting option available in the audience segment of ad sets, as we have seen, that allows you to refine the group. Now we are targeting based on three criterias: interest, behavior, and then demographics. So we have to understand all those three aspects, guys. So let us just understand this. So here is the main play, that is what we are going to be doing it, guys. So we have local interest. Okay, meta or detail includes a broader range of data points based on their age, gender, location, language, education. Here it's where it starts: education level, financial status, live events, parental status, relationship status, employment details. These options available in Ads Manager comes under detailed targeting sections, allows to you to refine your audience. So you're distributing your advertisement into a specific categories. Okay, so let us start with demographics. Okay, in demographics, first of all, you need to list out your education criteria audience. So here education level, you can say, do you want them to be in a higher school? No. My objective, you should understand guys, my objective is digital marketing course. Who is eligible? We have selected the region of all genders, and then we have selected 20 to 45. Now in high school, no, they should be in a university, and then maybe PG is something like post graduation. They are doing a post graduation. That is where they can actually get understanding about my subject. Otherwise, no, that would be quite a big challenge. Okay, doctorate degree. I am not looking for MBBS people, because they are from science background. Science background can't come in marketing background. So we'll just leave it. Foundation degree. So maybe they are just into their education. They have just got started with their degree and stuffs and all. High school, no. Master degree, yes. So master degree, people who have indicated their higher interest as master's degree, so they are doing that particular master degree. Professional degree, yes, maybe some other course they are doing it, so maybe they can get indulged. University graduate, yes. So you are segregating your audience now. Okay, so that segregation is started now. Household income, I'm not looking at household income, because I don't need people like, okay, you, if you earn 10 lakhs, then only this course is for you. No. So parental status, this is not relevant, because parental status will come from maybe 12 months, 8 to 16 months. So suppose if my business is about first cry and related to that, then I can target this audience, because these are relevant audience, not for education purpose, because education is not under that particular age. Okay, so you have to try it. So parent all, I will not do it. Adult 18 to 16, yes. Now in relationship status, see guys, in case if I am having something like, you can say, gift shop. So they are having gift shops related to, maybe you can say, Valentine's week, or say, example like birthdays, anniversaries. For them this will work out, who are engaged or maybe in a relationship, married or single and all. But for business perspective, relationship is not necessary. Okay, so we can just skip it. So work industry, what industry do I want to target? See, I'm going individually. What is the industry that I'm targeting for specifically marketing? So arts, entertainment, sports, and media. Media is there. Media is very important for us. Okay, so media, and then business decision makers, no. Community, social services, no. So companies revenue, no, I'm not looking for companies revenue, I'm looking for companies designations. IT, yes, IT people can get indulged in this particular digital marketing. Sales people, if they understand marketing, that will be helpful for them, so definitely we can target the sales people. Small B2B, no. Veterans, no, that is something like we will try to avoid it. Okay, so that's it. Work also we are done. Okay, so with this we are just closing out with the demographic, and by now you can see we have got one estimation of our audience. Okay, and it should be as small as possible, because if you are reaching out to a bulk audience, okay, which is a broader audience which doesn't know about your subject also, it actually consumes money. It doesn't give results, it consumes money. Okay, so that is where we need to decrease this estimated audience size interest wise. So business and industry, yes. Marketing, I'm looking for people in marketing, and that's it. So business and industry, entertainment, anything that will be too longer. Family, relationship, fitness, hobbies, shopping, technologies will be related. Computer, no. I got my major audience. Now going to the behavior. So anniversary, no. Digital activities, yes. Digital activity, let me just come into this picture. And app users, admins, the page admins. See, there are a lot of people who will be creating the pages and admin accounts of Facebook and Instagram. Not everyone knows about the marketing skills, guys. Okay, so we can target the people who are actually the admin of that. So these admins we can target. New active business, people who have visited, no. No. Small business owners, so that they can set up their own particular advertisement options rather than being dependent on an employee. more categories. Okay, so that is where we conclude with the demographics and interest. So if you see, we have some good amount of options: advertising, sales, IT, demographics. Okay, now what you can do is, once you have set up that particular basic, what am I actually looking out for? Okay, what is the major requirements? Okay, so now the moment if you go on browse the search option, you will find option relevant to your search query now. Okay, so now it is saying, see, if you see parents with adult age 18 to 26, I selected, so it is suggesting if you can take 18 to 60, why not 13 to 17? 13 to 17 is not my audience itself, so I will avoid it. So marketing interest wise, who are looking for advertisement online, okay, these people are good enough for me. Okay, so here I'll get something very much related to the subject that I have inputted. Okay, so social media marketing, who is looking for interest wise in social media marketing, yes. This is specifically marketing, no. Social media, who is looking for online media, yes, understanding about the social media. So entrepreneur businesses, no. Business page admins, because we can target them, you never know how many page admins you have, and then how many you can get it. Small and medium businesses, see, these people, they get started with this particular businesses, small and medium businesses, but they don't have this setup of running these advertisements and doing these activities. That is where what we can do is, we can get into that particular criteria and target them and make them understand about the subject as well. Okay, so here, the moment you're adding some options, then you will start getting the related options that is available. You can also do one more thing, that is refine your audience. Now what I will do is, when I'm running the ads, the first criteria that will go is, they should be the page admins. Okay, and the second criteria should be, they have followers, specific followers, and minimum post of maybe 30, you can say. So this is the audience. Refine three options like page admin, this and this. When all these criterias match with one another, then only your advertisement will be shown to the visitor. So right now we have done the first criteria with selecting the primary options. These are the primary options. Then I need to select the other second. So when the advertisement will get triggered is when all these three criterias are matching with one another. So there is one option called as engaged shoppers. Engaged shoppers refers to a Facebook, Instagram audience demographics defined as people who have clicked on the shop now button in ads on these platforms within the last week. So we are actually targeting people who are taking action by clicking on the shop now button, shop now, visit now, or any kind of button. So my criteria here is very simple. Now the admin is done. Now what I will do, I will add engaged shoppers. Okay, so first point for triggering of this ad is, so when the advertisement will get triggered is, it will show to the person. So that first person should be any kind of a page admin, and he should be a person who is clicking on the advertisement. It has to match both the criterias. Matching one criteria will not be helpful. He need to match both the criterias. So here, as you can see, includes people who match and also match this 1 plus 1, that is 2. So both the criterias has to be matched, then only your advertisement will be shown to the user. Now if you see, this is starting to come down. Okay, so this is where we are setting up of the complete audience. So we have set up our location, and once setting up after a location, we have started with our age, gender, detail targeting, demographics, everything. And you have an option of saving this data. So you can also save this particular data, like this targeting. Suppose I have created this particular advertisement, and the ad has gone like mad. The demand for that particular advertisement is like hell, and this is really good and very impressive. So what you can do is, once you start running the advertisement, you can select this one option of saved audience, and the options that we have created, this one will automatically get applied onto your advertisement. So now my audience is saved, and then I'll just move on to the a very beautiful option that is called as placements. Now placements is something like I need to put a very clear understanding. Now these are the placements. In all the places your advertisements will show. Now my question is, do you want your ads to be shown on all the places wherever it is available, or do you want to select specific places to show your advertisement? So what my question was, do you want to run this advertisement, like give it access to Facebook, Instagram and Messenger, and wherever you want to place your advertisement, please place it. I'm just concerned with the results. This is the first option. The second one is, see, I'm spending money, so based on my spend I would like to choose my places, like where I want to show it. I want to show it only on Instagram. I am least bothered about Messenger. I am least concerned about the Facebook, so I want to only show on Instagram. So this is the second option. So the fact is, what can happen is, if the advertisement is shown across all the channels that we have, then what will happen, per channel your cost will increase. So your advertisement, if it is being shown everywhere, the ads are being shown more, the cost will keep on piling, and it will be more. That is the reason what you can do, this is cost recovery. How can you recover your cost? By removing the unnecessary irrelevant placements, and you can totally focus on the main aspect of utilizing the correct platforms. So I will not give him the option like, okay, Facebook, you're my bestie, you're my best friend, please take the initiative, wherever you want to place that advertisement you place it, I'm not concerned about it. No. So here straight away, Facebook, I don't trust you. I need to set up my own audience on by myself. Okay. So first of all, it will ask you like which all devices. So in devices, do you want to show it on desktop, or do you want to show it on mobiles? So desktop, you can switch it off in case if you're just targeting only mobile, so you can just switch it off. Otherwise, if you need it, then definitely you can do it. Otherwise, you can switch off the mobile. You're just targeting the desktop. So it's up to you, device wise. Now these are the particular platforms. See, Messenger was a very popular app, but before WhatsApp. Now if you see, it is almost dead. Okay, like Messenger is like hardly used in USA, not in India. It's a very low number. So what I would do is, I will just delete this Messenger, because most of the people don't even remember what is Messenger. Do is, I can just simply segregate this. And Threads, it is just launched 2 years back. And if you see Instagram, that is there in 2010. 2010 is a long back. Where is 2010? Where is 2023? That is long back. So this is not even gone into the market. Most of the people, they don't know what is Threads. So that is where maybe I can just segregate this. So I have around 23 placements. 23 places I can show my advertisement. Now I need to decide where I want to show out of these three also. Okay, so let us just come into this particular aspect. So Facebook feeds. So Facebook feeds is something like your main option. Like if you go into the Facebook, now this is your Facebook feeds. You are getting all this one, no? So this is Facebook feeds. Okay, so here your advertisement will show. Obviously I want to be on the front, right? So Facebook feed is okay. Profile feed. So suppose profile feed is something like I am going to one individual's profile, like let's say like this one. I am going to one particular profile. In the profile, I am seeing that advertisement. That is Facebook profile feed. Okay, marketplace, we know it. Right column, what is right column? So if you go into the Facebook, so if you just go back, you can see this Facebook in the desktop, guys, not on the mobile phones. I'm talking about the desktop. In the desktop you can see there is something called as right column options. In the right side you have the content, contacts, and then you have this ads also being places. This is Facebook right column, right side advertisement. So take your call very clearly. Okay, so do I want to show the advertisement on the right column of the Facebook placements? Obviously I don't think so. Profile feeds, no, people don't go in the profiles of Facebook now. Instagram, yes. Instagram profile also, yes. Facebook marketplace, obviously, yes. Instagram explore page, your feeds and all, then Instagram homepage, yes. Messenger, no. Facebook, no. Threads, no. Now stories and reels. Now here messenger I have deleted it, but right now if I see, there is not much awareness about Facebook stories. If you see, this is the Facebook, right? So these are the stories. It is there, it is added, but most of the people are still not seeing these stories. So for the current base where I'm going, like I'm hunting for this particular leads now, so I can't target this. This is something like I would like to avoid it. I don't feel I will have genuine people who can see my Facebook stories, or maybe I can run the advertisement. So I'll just simply unselect that particular option and continue with the, so Instagram, and then in stream video ads. If you see video ads, see, let me make it very clear. So if you're running image ad, it is not recommended to show your ads on videos. See, image advertisement is there, videos getting played, in between that video you are just having one image, that doesn't work out. If you have a video format of advertisement, then you can show it on this particular concept, that is of video ads. Okay, so we'll just switch off that. Okay, search results, the search result, if I'm searching something here, so suppose if I search for Mintra, so when I'm searching I'm getting one advertisement, so that is the search results. I don't want it on Facebook. Instagram maybe, but that is a very smaller criteria, so I'll just disable both those options. Apps, third party websites, no, I don't want to be on the third party websites. I want my advertisement to be very clearly available on my website of Meta ads on Facebook and Instagram only. So out of 23, I have only 11 space available. Initially, it was being shown on 23. So let's take an advertisement. Okay. So if we have like 23 places, and in all places you are getting charged for 100 rupees, so it becomes 2300. But right now I am showing it on 11 places. Now 11 into 100. Okay, how much am I spending now? What is my profit? Return on investment without doing anything, simple, it is 2300 minus 1100. How much is that, guys? Quickly let me know. Calculator. 23 minus 1100, 1200. So I am actually saving 1200 rupees without even doing anything, just by optimizing my advertisement. I have got started with my return on investment. So devices, in devices also we have Android device, iOS device, it depends upon you. Okay, so when it is connecting to Wi-Fi also. So with this is the ad set also done.
That's all for today's session. Now, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more such content by Simplilearn. Drop any questions in the comment section below and we will get back to you. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.